Feels strange having my Pro Controller in my hand after a GameCube controller. All right. Especially because we didn't use the Pro Controller at all yesterday. What's up, Sir Basilot? What's up, dude? All right, dude. All right, dude. What's your go-to farm in vanilla? Forest. I am a forest farm enthusiast. Hit me with the forest farm, baby. Hit me with that forest farm. All right, off to Hateno we go. Oh, we still have the CC hat on? Thank you again, Cheeks, for 6 months, dude. Thank you for the support today. Appreciate you. Yo, Spang.
Happy Sunday.
Yo, happy Sunday to you too, dude. Thank you. Oh, you were recommended to me. Oh, and you managed to catch a stream. Cool, cool. Well, thanks for letting me know how you found us, and welcome to the broadcast. I'd like to think we have a pretty good time here. Hope you enjoy the show. What kind of games do you play, Sir Basilot? What kind of games do you like to jump into? Oh, nice, booty cheeks. Yeah. I was about to ask how the vacation and stuff was. Seems like you're home now. Settling in here. Settling on in. All right. Go ahead and jump over here and change up our glider this morning. Rework the glider. We're gonna do the Lurelin Village glider since we haven't done the Lurelin one yet. Let's do it. My parole officer recommended you to me. So I got some connections. Makes sense. What's up, Synapples? Loving Tears of the Kingdom made me cry twice. Favorite Zelda is Twilight Princess, and I love Nintendo as a whole. Dude, welcome home. My favorite Zelda before Tears of the Kingdom was The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and A Link to the Past, because I couldn't choose because they're both just so good. Tears of the Kingdom has started taking that favorite slot, actually. I'm actually letting it. I'm letting Tears of the Kingdom take over as my favorite. I'm just letting it happen. This game has also made me cry multiple times, for sure. Yeah, you get a lot of Nintendo content here. So we're currently doing, we're currently rotating a couple games on the channel. Our usual Animal Crossing, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, Zelda, and Pikmin. We're currently playing the Pikmin franchise as well, so very Nintendo heavy. All right, welcome to Storyteller Sunday, everybody. If this is your first time tuning in to Storyteller Sunday, this is a segment that we created that was meant to showcase all of the wonderful stories that are told all throughout the land of Hyrule. There's one thing that I caught myself not appreciating enough in Breath of the Wild. It was the dialogue. There's so much of it. There's books of it. You could take all the dialogue in this game and it would fill 3 Stephen King novels. And I told myself with Tears of the Kingdom that I would sit down and I would appreciate every morsel of it. I would savor it into the last drop. And I started thinking about how a lot of us as gamers tend to skip through dialogue. Not all of us, but a lot of us. We tend to skip through dialogue. We get hasty, we're sick of reading, and we skip through some text as we progress through our video games. And I thought to myself, well, if I do that, I can't be the only one. Why don't I provide a segment that allows me to be your storyteller? You go ahead and play the game the way you choose, whether or not you skip through the text, and let me read the story to you. Let me engage with the game's dialogue and story and content, and you can sit back and enjoy the game however you like, whether you're a serial text skipper or not. Welcome to Storyteller Sundays, Lore Day, here every Sunday, and we focus on different aspects of the game. So far, we have taken on the Gerudo people, and we learned a lot about the people of the Gerudo town and how they have been living from Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom, as well as in the current state of things, the current phenomenons. Then we went over to the people of the Rito. Then we went over to the people of the Zora. And they're over here somewhere. Here they are. And then, on last week's episode, we went to the people of Goron, the Goron people, as well as Lurelin Village. We officially rebuilt Lurelin Village as well. So today we're going to be focusing on Hateno Village. We're gonna be focusing on the lovely cliffside village of Hateno. We're gonna see what the Hateno people have been up to here in this beautiful land of Hyrule, and that's our journey today. Now, we might end up doing a little bit of Lurelin Village cleanup because we didn't quite finish everything in Lurelin Village. There's like one quest or two. We also might end up going back to Zora and doing a little cleanup there. I think there was like one thing we didn't finish, reading all of the different lore that's written by the Zora people. So we do have a little cleanup maybe here and there, but for now we're going to focus on Hateno Village. And once we're done, usually takes us a couple hours to just hang out in the town and talk to all the people, really live the life of the village that we're focusing on for the day, or town, or whatever. We will likely be diving into some more of our 100% grind today as well. So we'll start off in Hateno. I think we've done the majority of the quests available in this town. We still have the school, which is going to be good. And we still have maybe one or two other side quests in and around the area. And afterwards, like I said, we'll probably dive back into our 100% grind. We are currently at 71.95%. We made a lot of progress on the Friday's episode. And, we'll continue that today as well. So welcome to the show. Welcome to Lore Day, Hateno Village focused. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Storyteller Sunday. Go ahead and dive in, shall we? Best part of waking up is Hyrule in your cup. What's up, Alley Cat? Welcome to the show. New England tea from England. Nice. Do you think each of the titles in Zelda reference something in game? Yeah, I think there is a Zelda reference for every game in this game, for the most part. Yeah. They definitely did a good job intertwining them into this game. You love that emote? The sing emote? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a bit emote. But yeah, welcome in. If you're out there enjoying the show, don't be shy to jump in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. Of course, enjoy your lurk if that's what you're doing. Lurkers are valued. You're appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay. What's up, Red Museum? What up, dude? Happy Sunday. Dude, I love Hateno's music, right? Plain tea is good, though. Yeah. Very bustling town here nowadays. Very, very bustling town nowadays. I'm excited to do the Hateno school quest. We already have the picture. We just got to turn it in. My dad told me not to talk to any suspicious folks, and that means you. Oh my gosh, dude, we're starting off with the punk snot-nosed kid. Okay. What's up, Mary948? Woke up to the notification of the stream, put it on my phone, and fell back asleep. Dude, what's up? What up, Mary? What up, dude? Almost cold enough for a beanie? Oh my gosh, Diddy's. Mosh Bike said they were comfortable relaxing in the sweater they got. Made me think of you. Just kick him in his shins. Oh my goodness.
Did you know you're guaranteed to get a raise if you wear this beanie to work? Facts.
Facts. Facts. Wear the beanie to work, you're guaranteed to get a raise. Exclamation point, enter in the chat if you'd like a chance to win a brand new Hylian Descent beanie. A giveaway has been activated. Don't worry if you want to jump in and you're lurking. I won't call you out. I won't engage with discussion with you. I'll let you just enjoy the show. But feel free to jump in. Jump in. Get a chance to win something cool. It's a pretty nice beanie. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I need a raise. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Designed by Slope here. Designed by Slope. You should be able to choose a couple different colors. I know a couple colors were out of stock recently, but I think they're back. It's an embroidered logo. Slope made this logo for us. Get out there and you can flex on them. You can flex on them, baby. Exclamation point, enter. After 2 minutes, the winner will be announced in the chat, and then you can just click on the link, and you could just you don't have to give us your personal information or anything. It'll just be all entered into the site and mailed to you. It's all paid for already. You don't pay for shipping or anything. It's all paid for by Didius. So don't be shy to join. Overseas fam, it should work for you as well. And of course, if there's any issues, you could just reach out to me. Big things happening in life right now. Just got my keys to my apartment. I move in next week. Alley Cat, congratulations, homie. Holy heck. Thank you. Thank you so much, Didius, for the kind donation to the community here, the merch dono. Very kind of you, dude. Thank you, dude. I'm a big beanie guy. I like
Here
beanies.
is a present for you.
Yo, Big Doggo getting a gifted. There it is, baby. Bringing them in, badging them up, and bringing them in. I don't know what I'm going to do with you.
Gifted Big Doggo 40
what I'm going to do with you, Didius.
Didius Maximus gifted a tier 1 sub to Big Doggo 40. They have given 17 gift subs in the channel.
Who's this kid? I don't know whose kid this is. He's kind of cute, though. What's up, Lucy? I'm not suspicious. Huh? You're not suspicious after all? Then I'll give you the gatekeeper's greeting. All I had to do was tell him I wasn't suspicious. How'd it go again? You've come to Hateno Village, home of fine produce and dyed goods. Our vegetables are the best around, and we're at the forefronts of fashion. He said the forefronts? That's not how you say that, right? I don't think so. Like, I don't know. That's pretty funny regardless. Did I say that right? My dad would have known. Too bad he's still at Lookout Landing. Aw, Tebow's kid. Tebow's kid's at Lookout... What? His dad's at Lookout Landing. Yo, booty cheeks. Congratulations. Use the merch. Use the link right there in the chat, that redeem link, and it'll all just take care of itself. You just got to go in there and enter some information, all right? Congratulations, cheek. Of course, you always reach out to me if there's any issues. I will get it sorted out if there is. You should be okay. Spent $8 on Arcade Archives Pac-Man for my husband on Switch. If you've never seen a happier man, we spent 3 hours competing to see who could get the higher score. PSA, I'm still winning. Nice, dude. That's cool, Ruby. I like old Pac-Man games. What's up, Sage's Gamer? Killed my bank. Nice. You watched the Jub? Dude, the Jub's sick. Yo, what's up, Sage? Ooh, what's up?
Hi.
We meet again. How have you been? Worn anything good lately? The moment I met Cece at Hateno Village, I was reborn as a fashionista. Okay. That's why I must find whatever clothing Misko hid in the cave that runs through Walnut Mountain. So I'll head to Hateno Village and set out from there. A bright future awaits me, I know it. I just have to go out and grab it by the frills. Dude, what? Walnut Mountain? Where's that at? Walnut Mountain. We have this cave. We've done it. Walnut Mountain Cave. Okay, we've done that. What's up with your Phantom Hourglass playthrough? Going good? We just beat it. We just beat it yesterday, Sages. Oh yeah. Yesterday's broadcast was the finale. I haven't highlighted it yet. I apologize. I'm a little behind on highlights. Yeah, GG. It was beautiful. Took us long enough because we took a break because of tears, but we finally did it. We finally set the game. We didn't 100% it. I considered the 100%, but I think I'm just going to lay the game to rest for now. Maybe we'll go back in the future and hundo it. What's up, Temper Tantrums? You're getting all the light roots. Now you got all the shrines. Hey, congratulations. Should we snipe this dude just for fun? Hey, and the gift has been accepted. Let's snipe this dude just for fun. I'm so cruel and unusual. The ending was mind-boggling. The ending was mind-boggling. Was it a dream? Was it real? What happened at the end of that game, dude? It was great. The ancient gear is awesome with the great fairy upgrades. Freaking Angelica. Oh, wait, we have a quest right here. What a disaster. What's going on? Oh, if nothing changes, those monsters will have the run at the place every night. And I worry they won't stop with veggies. What we need is a bodyguard with some muscle to stand watch over the crops. I'll take the job. Homegrown in Hateno. Sick. Hey, young Citrus. What's up, baby? Yo, hope you feel better soon. I struggled in this area about the election. Couldn't find the last person to give a mushroom to. I also struggled. Vanessa, it was the worst. It took me like 15 minutes. I can go around and show you where the person you might be missing. But Snaz. Does Beetles stop carrying arrows? I think usually he restocks, but that sounds weird. Yeah, Vanessa. Let me show you where if I remember where they all are. I can go around town real quick. Oh, you'll handle it for us? That's perfect. Aww. Based on our stakeouts, the monsters come late at night and seem to go back where they came from when the sun rises. I can't let a traveler stand against those monsters alone. I'll be there fighting right beside you. Dude, Reed is epic. Or I'll try at least. But if the monsters are too much for us, I can't take the heat. I hope you won't blame me for retreating. I know this is short notice, but I'm set if you are. Ready to hold this field with me until dawn? Hold on, we'll come back. Had other things in mind for today, eh? Well, just let me know when you're ready. All right, so you have to find the people with mushroom hats, right? So there's this guy. The one that I missed was actually in a very obvious location. So let me show you anyways, because maybe you missed this one as well. It was actually right here behind this house in this farm.
And I will only be addressed by that name, which is and furthermore, it is not we who will rule the world, it is I!
Slove needed to hear this pity alert lol while I enjoyed my vacation. It's so nice to be home. Missed the fam.
Yeah, you've been missed as well, dude. Thank you for the biddies. Yeah, make sure you got this one. Yeah, this one, I missed this one for quite a while. I have a feeling a lot of people did because it's so like well hidden behind the area. Essentially, make sure you go to every single farm, see if this is the one you missed. Otherwise, there's one down here, but she walks around. Yeah, the head is a mushroom, yeah. Well, not this guy's head. That's the one for me too. Yeah, that's why I'm pointing this out, because I feel like this is likely the one that you might have missed. If not, we can go over it again. Sadly, without the quest, I don't remember exactly. There's the old man way at the top of Hateno by the ancient tech lab. Make sure that you've gotten the one way up top by the ancient tech lab. He's an old man that walks around with cuckoos. There's also another old man in town. There's the guy that's outside of the inn on the balcony. So yeah, hopefully we're helping. If not, sincere apologies. Give me those arrows. Ooh, look at some pots. I see pot. I smash pot. I am Link. I see pot. I smash pot. I am Link. I see pot. I am Link. You know? Oh yeah. If you talk to the quest giver, she gives clues. We forgot about that. Yeah, if you go and you talk to Cece, she'll actually be like, the last person you're missing is in this area. And I found out like super late into my run. That pot had a child. What's up, Gears? Link banned from every museum on the planet. The pottery maker, Pepe hands. Looks like we got some rain rolling in. We like a little rain around here. It looks like nighttime's rolling in as well. We might want to go and sleep. I like to start Storyteller Sunday during the day because there's different activity at nighttime. So let's go to the end and sleep here, and then we'll reset the day, and we'll continue during the day for now. And then eventually, as the stream goes, we let nighttime roll in naturally. But yeah, I wanna start during the day. Not pot, friend. Link is a part of the pottery union. He's on commission for each pot he breaks. People have to replace. The pottery union. I like how this blessing statue has a mushroom head on it. Shut up. I never noticed that. Shut up, dude. Get out of here. Sweet, we'll take a new heart piece. Yo, Aurora, what up, dude? What's up, Knight Rider? All right, let's roll. Open up. Whoa. Wait, this guy Wharton's here now. He's never here. What's going on here? What? Sorry, they told me during my training that if you want to stay here, you have to settle up at the counter. What the heck? I'm sorry I tried to force you to wear CC brand clothes without giving you a say in it. After I saw how our candidates for mayor carried on, I did some hard thinking. I'd love you no matter how you dress. Though this might be the time to talk about our budget and where those outfits fit into it. Huh? I thought we were talking about your fashion sense, not mine. Hang on. Yes? Can I help you? Oops, I really can't be having this conversation right now, not while I'm on the clock.
Hi!
Welcome to the Tanpu Inn. Will you be staying with us today? A regular bed is 20, or if you're looking for more relaxing and restorative mind and body experience, you can have one of our extra soft downy beds. You have soft beds?
Wow.
Yes, they're much more comfortable to sleep on than our standard beds. You'll wake up feeling nice and refreshed. Everyone who sleeps on one talks about how they feel brimming with energy. Yeah, a soft bed.
Huh?
Well. One downy soft bed. And when would you like to be woken up? In the morning. All right, have a pleasant rest. Sick. Link just casually dripping, yeah. What's up, Mr. Dougie? So I like to do the quest after I talk to all the NPCs. I kind of have like a system. I like to do the quest after, right? So first we're gonna go around talking to everybody, and then we will go and start doing the quest. But I like to talk to every NPC on Storyteller Sunday first, just so I can get a feel for what's happening in the town. Did you get a deeper sleep than usual? Well, at any rate, take care. Sick. All right, let's go. Welcome in, Mitko. Welcome to the show. I've slept in a down bed before. I sank halfway into it. Wait, that's a real thing. Go right in, huh? Yo, what up, Sunrider? Alien, please. Yeah, I like to do the quest after. It's just like my system. I really want to take in all the lore first. You find that talking to everyone gives you a better idea of how to explore the region? To some extent, yeah, because a lot of the NPCs have all these little things to say. Not only is there more quests than you would think in the game, so talking to all the NPCs will give you these little clues. You'll also get quests, and that'll help you better explore the region for sure, even if you are just skipping through the text. But a lot of times, they won't give you a quest, but they'll give you a clue. Their dialogue will say something like, man, I sure do wish I didn't have to retreat from that cave to the south, because I was really close to that treasure. So you don't always get like a quest, but you will get these like little clues to like stuff in the area. So I do find that talking to everyone does a lot of times give you like little clues and little tidbits of what to expect in the area, on top of the fact that you do just straight up get quests very often as well. But the quests are easy to identify clearly because they usually have a red exclamation point, right? So yeah, same here, Snez. I have so many screenshots. Yep. What's up, Sujung? Yo, what up, dude? You finally got Tears of the Kingdom? Let's freaking go. Are you going to start today? I stayed at my mom's last night because my husband had to pull the bathroom in our house apart. What? Yo, Aurora, I hope everything's okay, dude. Nothing worse than a bathroom without a floor, you know what I'm saying? Talk about falling in, you know what I'm saying? Look, it doesn't matter how handsome you are or how many times you swing by the chat. I'm not giving you any more eggs. Wait, what? Just forget me. How could I ever forget you? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg, easily given, but easy to break. Please find it in your heart to forget what happened today. How could I ever forget? Fine, it's forgotten. I was wondering if there was some way I could romanticize eggs. But in the end, eggs are something you cook and eat for breakfast, and that's it. They say a cuckoo's memory lasts for 3 steps. If you promise to forget this whole thing, I'll forget too. I should head back to work. The stores and barn are always open. Take it easy, stranger. Dude, she's so weird. You find egg romantic? Yo, what up, snot nose? All right, see ya. She's such a goofball, man. What is up with this chick? All right, let's go see what this old man's doing. Good morning. Are you headed out early? Oh, well, the election wasn't such a disaster after all. I wasn't sure how it would all come out for a while there. But Cece has a healthy appreciation for Hateno produce, which is good to know. What are you holding? A carrot? Okay. Maybe I should give those weird outfits and decorations she makes another chance, for fairness' sake. Reed's not resting on his laurels after winning another term as mayor. I hear he's hard at work on a new Hateno specialty to follow up Hateno cheese. Last I heard, he and Knack were putting their heads together at the pasture near the village entrance. What does he do? Is he just sitting there eating a carrot in front of this giant mushroom? And he's looking around like, dude, he's going in on that carrot. He's eating it like a corn on the cob. She is heartless and a heartbreaker. I hope you've been well, Kels. It's good to see you in here, dude. Boom, boom, boom. So these are where all the these houses are still here. These houses were supposed to be showrooms for the future of Terrytown, right? These houses were supposed to be showrooms. Needs to wash that carrot. He didn't even wash it. He's desperate. So here's our house. A couple photos in here of people cooking. Are they showing me a rice, meat, and salt? Is that what's going on in there? Some dude and a goat. Cool. Oh, it's the flower lady. She's actually still in the game, but she's also in this picture. That's cool. The flower lady. Zelda's gold horse. So nobody moved in. So technically Zelda moved in. You'll see here in a second. And then that's a picture of the new animal in the game. That's like super rumored. It's like this whole thing. It's like, oh, there's a new species. There's a new monster. And then you end up finding out that it's just a super docile creature who poops gems. So here you go. This is how you find out who lives here now. Oh, and those other houses? No, those houses are apparently just show houses to show like what you could buy. It's kind of weird. I always wondered why nobody lived in those houses. But apparently they're just show houses. Looks like the Temple of Time, I guess, or something. Those photos are of Zelda's sightings quest. Zelda's sightings quest. Is that a Breath of the Wild thing? No way. Wait, people do live in those houses in this game? Wait, really? Y'all, they're teaching me. Oh, sick. I could have sworn I barged into those houses and nobody was in them. All right, here we go. Zelda's journal. First page. After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild and set across Hyrule in search of an answer. I saw collapsed buildings, lost cities. The damage was far worse than I had imagined. But as I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. Guess what? 7 days from now, 6, I'm flying. What? Where are you going, E-Talker? Where are you flying? What? There's a kid that talks about it being hard to remember where she has moved with how much Hateno's grown. Ah. You just watched Good Morning Vietnam? Night, dude. What's up, Ace Mage? What's up, Lady Jovia? They are the ones who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. She's so Zelda actually has a really strong personality in this game. I like it. I like Zelda's character development. I really like it a lot. I wasn't like the biggest fan of Zelda right away, but when I read her journal and I hear about the stuff that she does in throughout the world, like we learned a lot about the Gerudo people. We learned a lot about what Zelda was doing from the Zora people. Zelda literally went to the king and personally apologized for the loss of Mipha. That's the lore. That's the story. She went to the king and personally apologized because she felt it was her fault that Mipha was lost because she's the one who put Mipha into danger. Even though that's not really fair of Zelda to put that on her own shoulders, she did anyways, and she apologized. So there was this beautiful story told by the Zora people that you learned. We learned this on Storyteller Sunday Zora Focus, that Zelda showed up at the end of the calamity, at the end of Breath of the Wild, and in person apologized to the king for the loss of his daughter. And the way that they described the moment, that it was like that it was like this very personal, very heavy, very sad, and very profound emotional moment. That's the words. Profound and emotional moment where Zelda, she was like in tears essentially as she delivered this heartbreaking apology saying like, I'm so sorry for the loss of Mipha, right? And that's like very beautiful. That's like a very cool thing. Like they really took Zelda's personality and really like opened it up in this game, but it's hidden. It's hidden throughout the whole game and throughout the whole land and all these little interactions. Now, Hateno Village is a really good place to get an idea of Zelda because of the school. And supposedly before she disappeared, she was at the school every day, essentially like pretty much every day. So we'll learn about that here later today as we talk to the people here. But it's just like really interesting to like hear about these stories and about like the strong character, the strong will of Zelda. You know, in Breath of the Wild, she kind of just came off kind of whiny. In Breath of the Wild, she kind of came off whiny because like, I'm just not strong enough. And like, I understood I understood. I'm being a little bit critical here, calling her whiny. But in Breath of the Wild, I just don't think her character blossomed as much as it could have. It did, you know, eventually it got to a point to where, you know, she kind of like started fulfilling her prophecy or whatever. But like she, throughout a lot of Breath of the Wild, she was just kind of written off as this whiny B word who was just mad because she was struggling to find her place in the whole grand scheme of things. It's like, I just didn't really find much value in Zelda in Breath of the Wild. I just really didn't. I was just kind of like, like, shut up. And that's maybe just a me thing. But I think that they really opened my eyes to Zelda in this game. And it made me go back and watch some of Breath of the Wild's cutscenes and memories. And I was like, yeah, I was a bit too critical. I realized in retrospect that my first reactions to Zelda in Breath of the Wild were far too critical. And I was like, yeah, actually, I shouldn't have been so harsh with my initial opinions of her. And I realized that the character always had a lot of depth and value. I just didn't really appreciate how they wrote the character in Breath of the Wild. But now, Tears of the Kingdom really brought the character for me like around. It really brought a lot of strength into the character for me. So I appreciate Tears of the Kingdom for kind of opening my eyes to the character a little bit more, right? I saw her as the savior. She held everything together for 100 years while Link got beauty sleep. Right. See, like I could appreciate that. I could appreciate that side of Zelda in Breath of the Wild. I couldn't appreciate her past side. That was like the side of Zelda I didn't fully appreciate, was her past side. The way they wrote her too far into tsundere. They wrote her too far into like standoffish tsundere in all the memories of Breath of the Wild. But I could very much appreciate the value of like modern Zelda in Breath of the Wild, the savior, the one who held everything together for 100 years. But it took a while for that to kind of unravel in Breath of the Wild, right? Like it takes a while for you to realize the sacrifice that Zelda puts into Breath of the Wild. Let's not go too far into spoilers for Tears, but if you know, you know. So it took a little while for you to like fully grasp, I think, that, at least for me, like they throw it in your face at the beginning, but like it takes you a while to realize just the level of sacrifice Zelda really does, partake in for the Breath of the Wild story. And then, again in Tears of the Kingdom, right? Yeah. The memories were where she basically projected her own insecurities into being mean to Link. Right, like that like I didn't really vibe with that side of Zelda for a little while. I like seeing the past self. It showed how much she evolved over time, but I see your perspective. Yeah, right. Zelda's dad put too much on her shoulders. Nah, you shut up. Oh my gosh, dude. Maybe she felt guilty because I think they all kind of knew Mipha and Link were a thing too. Zelda personally recruited all the champions, so she felt responsible. I meant the potential Zelda sightings quest in this game with Pen, because Zelda is involved with all these quests. Oh, Bazza, that makes a lot of sense. Like, yeah, all the different, there's the goat quest with Pen. There's the flower girl quest with Pen. That's cool. That's a good catch. Yeah. I agree. I think that I had the wrong take, Sidey. I think that my original perspective was actually bad. And I see now that there was more going on in the story. And in retrospect, I realized that the way that they showed her past self and her character evolution all the way into the end of Breath of the Wild and then all the way into Tears of the Kingdom is something that I just for some reason didn't appreciate, right? Like, I don't know why. And I think it was just because I was identifying too much with Link early on, as you do as a Zelda fan. And I was like very much like, stop being mean to my boy. You know what I mean? Like, I think I just fell into a stupid trap, which was kind of the goal of the writers. So they kind of got me. And I fell into this like kind of loop of not liking her character because of the writing. But that was kind of meant to be consumed that way, if you ask me, because of the character development itself. So kind of funny how that all panned out. But I think when I first played Breath of the Wild, I remember being like, y'all shut up. Like, and then over time, I came to the realization, and I think Tears of the Kingdom helped me realize this, because since then I've actually gone back and watched YouTube videos of all of the memories again, because I just wanted to kind of pull together the story, right? And when I went back and watched all the memories, I said to myself, why did I feel that way about Zelda? I literally said that to myself, like, wait, why did I have a negative opinion of Zelda? I was like, what? I was like shocked at my past self for that past perspective. And it just kind of goes to show you that perspective doesn't need to be written in stone in life, right? Yeah, like, it's okay to change your mind on things, right? So here I was having a relatively, you know, rough opinion on the character turned to, honestly, I think Zelda's the best character in these two games. Don't even at me. Like, I'm going to be real. I think Zelda's the best character in both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom if you put both of the games together in perspective. Maybe it's a little hard to make that argument for Breath of the Wild because she's just not as prevalent. I mean, that's even saying that out loud sounds dumb. She's pretty in your face in Breath of the Wild. So I'll disregard that comment that I just said. But regardless, I think Zelda ends up actually being like the best character out of both of these two games in the end. And that's actually my final opinion of the games. I haven't talked a lot about like the characters in these games. We just haven't really had those discussions too much. I think Zelda's actually the best character out of both games, especially when you put them together. It's like insane, right? Now, sure, I have some affinity with I like Raju or Raji. I like the Gerudo, the current Gerudo queen. I really like Unibo. I think Unibo's a cutie. But I think Zelda ends up actually being the strongest and the best written and like the best character to interact with once you really get to know and learn all the things that they want you to know. Yeah, Riju, thank you. So it's kind of funny. Like, it's kind of funny how far I came from my original reaction in Breath of the Wild before this game was even a thing to now where I'm at the end, you know, I'm 300 hours into this game. I look back and I realized actually Zelda's like the best character. Zelda has like the coolest story and the coolest development and like does the coolest things. And like, it's like insane. Like, it's like, whoa, like actually this was like the first Legend of Zelda game ever. Like, the history of Zelda games, this was the first one that like stayed true to the name. Like, it's kind of funny. You said you're relatively new to Zelda games. Out of all the Zelda games throughout my whole life, it's always been funny. It's like, what is this? The Legend of Link and Save the Princess? Ha 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 ha. No, these two games were the most true to the name, The Legend of Zelda, that I've ever played out of my whole life of Zelda games. It's like, whoa, like they actually went forward and made the game about Zelda, essentially, fully and utterly about Zelda. It wasn't just go save the princess, there's trouble in the woods. Like, it was like this actual beautiful story all based around the centerpiece, which was Zelda. And that's just something that really blew my mind. There's a reason why I think this is the most beautiful story in the Zelda franchise, right? There's like some more hardcore Zelda fans that would like argue that Zelda, that like this was like not, this was a weak story, right? And the only reason I mention that is because I respect if your opinion is different. So believe me, I respect, like if you don't agree, if you're like highly and you're just too far up this game's butt to see the reality. I think that if you really stand back and you take Breath of the Wild story and you combine it with Tears and you really go and you get all the lore and you really sop it all up like we've been doing on Storyteller Sundays, I actually think that this is the best Zelda story ever written for a lot of reasons. And that's my take, you know, and that's just my opinion. That's just my take. I think that by far. And the truth is like, that doesn't mean that I'm not saying that Ocarina of Time doesn't have a beautiful story. You know, this doesn't mean that I'm saying that the other Zelda games don't have beautiful stories. A lot of times in life, when you say something is the best, people listen to you and they think that you're saying that other things are the worst. Right? Like a lot of people have that problem in life. Just because I said something is the best doesn't mean that I'm saying that everything else is terrible. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I think this is the best story. That doesn't lessen the value of the other stories told in the Zelda universe. So I just like to make that clear because the internet's weird nowadays. And I feel like I have to make that clear. Right? Like, I'm not saying that the other Zelda stories aren't absolutely phenomenal for their own reasons. I just think this is the best. I just think this is the best. I read once that Miyamoto knew he wanted to call the game Legend of Blank. My guess is that Legend of Link just sounds kind of dumb. I mean, yeah, it does. Oh, nobody's heckling. Nobody's heckling at all. Nope. You got the wrong opinion there. Zelda's sacrifice in both games is super powerful. I love that they've leaned into her lore. Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. I see, so everything else is trash. No! What's up, Six Skill? Zelda is somehow like Arthur in Red Dead Redemption 2. They both give their lives for others. Yeah, no, you're good, Lynn Love. You're good. I was jumping in front of a bullet before it got shot. So if you would have just tuned in, you might have thought I was being heckled. I was jumping in front of the heckling before the heckling started because I've been on the internet for far too long and I knew somebody was going to jump into the chat and hit me with a, what do you mean? So a lot of times nowadays, I jump in front of the bullet before it even gets shot. I'm like, it's coming. I know it's coming, dude. That's just like how I am nowadays. Yo, what's up, Little Lil? Welcome to the show. Good to see you here today. Let me catch up on the chat because some of y'all made some really awesome additions to the conversation, and I just quickly want to catch up here. Let me go outside the house so I can hear the music real quick. Okay. I knew I would enjoy the game, but I didn't expect it would go high on the list of my all-time favorite games. It's just really great. Don't forget how elite Tulin is. Dude, Tulin is super, super cool. He's really cool. I didn't know that. I always wondered why the games were named as they were, but Link was the hero. Right. And again, I am kind of devaluing some of the Zelda games a little. Like, Ocarina of Time is very Zelda focused. A lot of the Zelda games go like this. They start off and it's like a lot of the older Zelda games have this way about them where you don't really interact with Zelda to the last couple minutes of the game. Right? That's like, I think that's kind of how older Zelda games always were. They were always like, okay, you're in the final encounter. Now Zelda shows up with her mystical power and she's the only way that you can win the game. The Legend of Zelda. Right? Like, so like she was like a big part of the story in older Zelda games, but it's just not the way that she was in this game. She she definitely became like the star of the show in a lot of ways when it comes to like this game compared to like some of the older Zeldas, right? I think Wind Waker focuses on Zelda a lot, and with the whole Tetra, spoiler alert, shifting into Zelda and that whole thing. I think Wind Waker kind of focuses on it a bit more. I'd say Twilight Princess kind of wants to focus on Zelda, but she really doesn't show, they don't really show her enough until like the very end, and then like it's whatever. I'd say Ocarina of Time, she's more of an integral part of the story. That's like the good way to word it. Like in old Zeldas, she was more of an integral part of the story than you might realize, but she's always just this like final encounter trope. She's just like, boop, oh, now she's here, and she's the power of the light arrows, and you're just like, okay, right? Where I think that's kind of the difference. It's kind of hard to find my words around that. I would have to go back and like go through all the stories again to see, but I just want to make it clear that I don't think Zelda was just completely absent from the older Zeldas. It just wasn't as strong of a connection as it was in this game, right? Let me finish catching up on chat, and then we'll get back into reading Zelda's diary here. She went through so much heck. Dead mom, her powers wouldn't work despite all of her efforts, and she was blamed for it. What's up, Stella? She grew and learned from her mistakes and was willing to give up everything in order to save her kingdom. Fought Ganon last night and my jaw dropped the whole time. I know, Kita Benita, congratulations, dude. Unibo is king, Goro. Unibo is king, Goro. He is king. Don't you forget it, dude. I feel like Breath of the Wild's a prelude to this game. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. And after 20 years, I have peace of the Zelda mystery. Like calling a Mario game The Legend of Princess Peach. I hope you're doing well today, Lynn Love. Welcome in, and thank you for thinking of me. What's up, DeVito? I think it's entirely fair to say Breath of the Wild didn't establish Zelda's character enough. It isn't your fault if the story writers don't build enough content to understand their idea of what the character should be. I agree. Ocarina of Time is subtle about Zelda's role. Yes, thank you. I couldn't figure out how to word it. Yes, Neanderthal. It's subtle. It's subtle, but it's there. Zelda's like a very important part of Ocarina, but it's like very subtle. It's kind of hidden, and it doesn't really come to light until the end of the game. And then it's like, oh, wow. Like, whoa, right? Kind of interesting. Yeah. Wait, who's walking up here? I'm curious. Who is this? Flavia? Oh, I've been wanting to thank you for how the mayoral election turned out. My husband and Cece have found a way to put their differences aside. Though if I know them, they'll be fighting again soon. They're too much alike to stay civil for long. Well, when the time comes, I think Sophie and I will know how to handle them now. Kind of funny that we thought that the husband was cheating, right? I know you're in the mood to chat, but I can't now. I have to go clean Princess Zelda's house. Wait, what? Though I'd love to have a good long chat some other time. Wait, she's cleaning Zelda's house? That's a thing? The devs did a good job keeping us Legend of Zelda fans hooked. Respect Zelda's privacy. Don't read her personal diary. Shh. I'm about to put it on Twitter. Yo, good morning, Aubrey. I hope that you feel better soon. I'm sorry to hear, dude. Yo, loving the chat. Yo, thanks for joining in on the discussion. Thanks. I genuinely enjoyed the chat. That was a super cool Zelda lore chat. I learned a lot from y'all. It was cool to hear all the different perspectives on how we all kind of approached it. Thank you for joining. I just like to say that because I really love having cool discussions in our chat. You know, what's up, Jelly? The princess was never one to turn away anyone who wanted to be here. That's why it would always get crowded with kids as soon as lessons were over. I'm looking forward to the day when she comes back with a smile on her face as if none of this ever happened. The princess was never one to turn anyone away. Oh, that's so cool. So she would let all the kids run around her house. Cute. Trying to catch a giraffe beetle in ACNH. Good luck, dude. What's up, Vezerix? Yo, happy Sunday, dude. Yo, Snez Girl, good morning to you. Got your Tears of the Kingdom game guide last night. I really, really need to commit to buying that. Hold on. Let's go to Amazon right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Tears of the Kingdom guidebook. The complete official collector's guide. Hardcover, $30. Free delivery for Prime members. What's the difference between this other one? Oh, it's from a different website. No, wait. Why is 130 and why is 139? What's the difference? What? I have two hardcover ones in front of me. One's 30 and one's 39. Like what? Are both brown? Maybe one's used. I think one's used. No difference in the covers. They look the same. Why is there such bad reviews on this one? Hold on. Nice book, no map. People are pissed that there's no map. There's only 2 total pages that describe the Koroks and how to find them. 2 pages. If you want 100% the game like I was hoping to do with this guide, then don't bother. Jeez. I don't think guidebooks do what people think that they're supposed to do nowadays. I think people just don't understand that guidebooks are meant to be collector's items nowadays. Everyone knows that the internet exists, so go look it up on the internet. Like, I'm sorry that that's where the world is at, but just go look it up on the internet. Like, sorry, but guidebooks are meant to just be like collector's editions with art and stuff like that. They're not meant to be like beat the game like you used to. Like, yeah, just sorry. Like, that's just not what guidebooks are anymore. We're not in 1995. Like, that's just not what they are anymore. Somebody said something about the quality not being the best. How do you all feel? Have you gotten yours yet? Has anybody gotten yours yet? Yeah, me too, Cozy. Would you say you like the quality? Would you say the hardcover is good? Does it feel good? Super happy with the quality? I think I'm going to treat myself. I haven't really been collecting stuff in life. I miss my Twilight Princess book. I don't have it anymore. The book looks super smexy, dude. The book looks super smexy, I'm going to be honest. I drunkenly bought an unboxed Furby off eBay the other day. What? Are you okay, LPK? It's a guide to this game, yeah. I thought I ordered the hardcover, but I got the paperback. Do I commit? Do I click purchase right now? The corners of yours were damaged. Do I commit? I can get it delivered tomorrow. Dude, gotta love modern era. 40 bucks. $41.66. Do I commit? We could give it away if I don't like it. All right, I'm clicking place my order. All right, I purchased it. What?
Do it.
What, Fabs? Okay, I did it. Fabs. Thank you, Fabs, dude. Yes, Jelly Selly, we're gonna make a role for you to be able to ping, or that I can ping for you or whatever. That's what I'm gonna do. On my to-do list is to make a movie night role to make it easier for you to reach out to the movie nighters, and then we'll also put an event. We'll do the event. I did see it. I talked about it this morning. The movie is gonna be what is it? Inside Out. It's a Disney movie. Next Saturday coming up, 3 p.m. Eastern. Yo, thank you, Fabs, dude. Thank you so much, homie. Yo, Elementalist. All right, we purchased it. Thank you for the $5 dono. Yeah, we got to change that command real quick. Can we change that command? It's a cute movie. All right, I got a question in the chat that I missed. What was it about? My favorite vacation? My favorite vacation? Was that the question, E-Talker? I think that was the only thing I missed in the chat. What's up, Epic Mimic You? Good to see you today. Skyward Sword is on sale for $39 right now. Vacation as a kid. So I went to Las Vegas at like 7 years old because my grandma and grandpa moved there and they had a big pool and everything. And I just stayed in the pool the whole time. And I went to a thing called a kid casino, which was just an arcade. How about that? While my dad was gambling his money away, I went to a kid casino, which was just an arcade. It was sick, dude. I spent like $20 in quarters. As an adult, so Chicago was probably one of my favorite places to go. We went to Chicago for the weekend. And I was just a big tourist the whole time. I even went to the top floor of the Sears Tower and looked down on through glass floors. But I'm gonna be honest, I think my favorite little I haven't gone on a vacation, like, let's be real. So let's just talk about like trips, like places I've been as an adult. Because none of them have really been vacations. I went to Hershey's Park in like somewhat cold weather. It was like a kind of around Christmas time stuff, and it was really cool. It was really cool, actually. That's probably my current favorite mini trip was seeing the legendary Hershey Park with around the time of year where there's tons of lights and stuff. It was like kind of a cold time of year, so there was like Christmas lights and stuff everywhere, and it was actually really rad. It was actually super rad. That's probably my favorite thing I've done in a long time. Used to work there. Yeah, what's up, Bad Wolf? You grew up going there at least once a month. Yeah, it was my first time ever going there. My first time ever seeing it. It was super cool. Is the game worth buying? Yeah, if you know what you're getting into. Yeah. If you know what you're getting into, you know. I'd say it's great. But if it's not all the way your style game, maybe $70 can be a lot, right? Maybe pick something else up. You're watching In and Out? No, Tamperb. Just people watching as people order their food. Back to raiding Zelda's underwear drawer. No. Yeah, dude, SNES Girl, those pictures of Carlsbad Caverns was sick. Wind Waker was your favorite? So was mine. Yeah, dude, I love Wind Waker. How's the lore today? Good. We've already had some pretty awesome discussions about the character Zelda and like how cool of a character she is in this game. Read Zelda's journal. All right, we already read this page. Let's go to the next. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we've built a school in Hateno Village. It's the largest Hylian village with its sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon, that's Simon, from the Research Institute to teach there. He was Pyrrha's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. I'll be overseeing the school for a while myself to keep an eye on the students. Cool to hear about Zelda and how involved she is in the everyday lives of Hyruleans. Did I miss the panty raid? No. You're right on time. What up, Big B? What up, Firewood? Yo, throw one on the bonfire, baby. Well, good to see you. What up, Weirdo of Kings? Welcome to the broadcast. Bubman, welcome to the broadcast as well. Get it nice and toasty in here. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Hateno Village before he sets off on a journey. So they do actually cover what happened with Bolson. I know during Lurelin Village Day, we talked about how Bolson was just kind of there and how they didn't really acknowledge what Bolson had done in the past. Well, they did, just very subtly. How about that? I had him at a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim, but humidity and temperature controlled. It's very comfortable. It's proven very useful when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up that mantle as their teacher, which is true in game and in real life. How's the farm doing? We haven't been back to the farm since Tuesday, so good so far. When we go back to Story of Seasons tomorrow, for the record, A Wonderful Life returns tomorrow. We will be right at the end of winter, going into year 2, and we have proposed and we will be getting married. So we have a lot to look forward to this week for Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. We're like right at the end of winter, and we are gonna be starting year 2 here at the start of this week. I'm pretty excited. So. Had a cozy sesh this morning. Let's sleep. In her house without her, not creepy at all, Link. Oh, you want to see creepy? Where do you live? I'm in Ohio. You want to see creepy?
Yep.
Oh, you ain't ready for creepy, dude. I'll give you creepy. You think being in her house without her being here is creepy? Try when I'm wearing this. Just waiting for you, Zelda. Come home. Come on home, Zelda. I'll be right here waiting for you. Don't even worry about it. Ooh, even better. Do we have Xant's mask? Xant's mask is actually terrifying. Not so terrifying when it shows Link's mouth, but still pretty creepy. Give me a kiss. Pyramid head. What did I open up stream to? Nothing. Nice. Let's go to Zelda's hidden workshop. So this is a spoiler for those who haven't found this yet. But go ahead and just jump down here. And I present to you to Zelda's Hidden Workshop. And the cool part about this is that there's actually a chest the first time you come down here. And that chest will give you a rare item, which is Link's hair tie. And you can tie up Link's mullet. So if you're not a fan of the mullet, like I am not a fan of, you can get a hair tie. Now, the only problem with the hair tie is that it counts as a piece of head armor. So it's definitely a role-playing piece of gear. But yeah, rock that mullet. Love the mullet. What's up, Nagisa? The Horriblin mask. Whoa. Be careful. Especially when you hear the banjo music a playing. Once the banjos are strumming, you better get a running. How long have you kept your beard? My beard will be 4 years old this September. My beard will be 4 years old this September. My original goal was a 7-year dungeon beard because I found a band once that opened up for an artist that I went and saw that was called 7-Year Dungeon Beard. And I was like, you know what, dude? That's sick. They're from Ohio. They're from Ohio. And here's one of their songs real quick. These dudes went in. These dudes went in. They all had these massive beards on the stage. And I was like, dude, I need a beard like that. And here we are, almost 4 years in. Dun, dun, dun. I'm pretty sure they're out of Akron, Ohio, too. This is how I roll. Yeah, 7-year dungeon beard, baby. What will you do after 7 years? I have no idea. We'll see where fate takes us. Yeah, I have no idea. Who are they? They're called 7-Year Dungeon Beard. I'm pretty sure they're out of Akron, Ohio. I've seen them open up for a show. Yeah, just type in 7-Year Dungeon Beard into Google and they will come up. They will be like one of the first things that come up as far as artists. You can check them out. My wedding song? Yeah. Maybe we can have a concert someday. Maybe, dude. What's up, Cats by Me? Read Zelda's diary. Sure. Look at all the cute pictures that the kids drew. Hold on. Look at all the cute pictures the kids drew. Some cow. Some windmills. Zelda picking flowers in the school. Dungeon, Dungeon, I believe. Josh's gaming Twitch band. Though the calamity is over, the scars remain. A mountain of problems stands before us, even as we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains at my side, a kindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. That's why I've put an order in for a new and improved champion's tunic just for him. I just can't wait to see the look on his face when I surprise him with it. I'll hide it in the throne room so he won't find it until after our investigation. Even he would never expect that the torches are the key. And that's how you find out on where to get the champion's tunic in this game. Even though apparently you can get the old one too. I just found that out the other day. Apparently the old one is actually in the game. It's called the Tunic of Memories. And then you have the champion's leathers. kind of cool that they threw the OG in as well. Cool. You just found the Tunica memories? Yeah. I thought that was a super cool little addition. I didn't even know it was in the game until recently. This rock out of here. I hate rock. Yo, glad you're enjoying yourself, Knight Rider. Not an earthbender, eh? These houses are so dark and dank. Jeez, get some lights up in this piece. So if you go down this path in Breath of the Wild, this is where the blessing statue was. It's no longer here. Or not the blessing statue, the one that would like reverse your stuff. Yeah. Vibing? Yeah, we vibing, baby. We vibing. I must find it. It's Mishi.
Hi.
We meet again. All right, we already talked to her. D blessing, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Good day.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The East Wind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno Village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or if you like this super cute CC hat, you can hit the store across the way, Ventest Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to CC, the village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. CC's putting our village on the map. That's how I feel. I'm putting Ohio on the map. I'm not sure. What kind of question is that? But he's still looking at me. Should I say something? Maybe frogs. Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Wait, what? Oh, I guess I had a quest to ask her about what she liked. Why don't we have a mushroom suit? Good question. Where's my mushroom hat? Yo, thank you, Cozy, for the gifted to Sir Basilot. Yo, nice. You got hooked up, dude. Yo, bringing them in, badging them up, and bringing them in, dude. Those derailed trains might have put you out of business. Yo, enjoy the sub, baby. Appreciate the follows coming in. Welcome to the broadcast. Ooh, love your name. I'm not going to call it out. Enjoy the show. But I know that reference. Welcome to Hateno Village's premier boutique, Ventest Clothing. Ah, you really came to visit. Thanks again for helping my family back in Kakariko Village. Oh. Oh, it's Leslie! She made it from Kakariko! What? Sick! So in Kakariko Village, we had a story with this character, and she wanted to go pursue her fashion dreams. And we did a quest, and then the family was like, you should go to Hateno. You shouldn't be locked here at Kakariko. Go pursue your dreams. She's here. You wouldn't believe who I've been studying fashion under. Cece herself. I'm so lucky to have her as my mentor. She asked me to bring help around the shop, so I'm trying to bring in customers. She asked me to help around the shop. I can read. Oh, that's right. Have you ever gotten rid of a piece of clothing you can't find in a shop? It's the worst. If you ever find yourself in that situation, come talk to my mentor. I know she'll be able to help you out. Ooh. Got to get back on my Breath of the Wild grind. Leslie's living her best life. Coelacanth hunting again. Back to laundry. Yo, what's up, Alto? Appreciate the follows. If you are enjoying the broadcast this morning, consider hitting the follow button. It is a free way to support the show. Welcome in, Sunday Squad. Everyone knows Cece's a great designer, but did you know that she's an avid fashion collector too? So if you're kicking yourself for letting go some of your clothes, that you can't find at a store, you should talk to my mentor, Cece. Oh my gosh, October. What's going on in here? I can finally do business again. Ventus Clothing is back. Feel free to browse. We appreciate your support.
Hi.
We're a clothing shop with lots of apparel to choose from. Normally, normal wear to adventure wear. You'll find it where? Right here. Anyways, did you need something? Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh. Hi.
Hi. Why is she actually too cute?
Hi. Oh.
Oh. Hi. Oh. That's how I'm gonna interact now with people.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Oh. What's up, Moogle? Oh, apparently if I talk to Cece with the Hylian hood on, something happens. Well, that is a dashing hood. It might be better to show your face here. Why? If you like, I can give your outfit that personal CC touch. Sure, I'll remove it. What? Wait, what? She took the hood down? You see, my opinion is never wrong. I have a private collection of rarities from antiquity sourced from all over the world. Items from my collection aren't ordinarily up for sale, but I'd make an exception for you. If you ever part ways with an article of clothing that's hard to come by, see me. I may have just the thing you're missing. For you, only the warmest of welcomes. What? She took my hood and put it down. That's so cool. What? Now it's permanently that way. That's actually so sick, dude. No way. I had no idea that was even a thing. That's so cool. That is so cool. I was wondering why people were asking me to do that. Everyone was like, have you talked to her wearing the hood yet? Have you talked to her wearing the hood yet? If you buy a second one, you can have one of each. Just don't talk to her again while wearing it. Yeah, and you got the ponytail. Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. She'll put it back up too. No, I've never done a fashion check. Should I? Yo, what up, Gingy Ginger? Good to see you, buddy. I have mine down. I have my champion's tunic, the hood, Hylian pants, all upgraded for the main fit. Yo, good to see you, Gingy. Good to see you here today. Welcome to the broadcast. Just finished my last regional in this game. Time to go talk to my favorite Chica. How's you all doing? I'm doing well. I have my private collection of rarities from all over the world. They were designed by the finest artistes of generations past. Everything is so rare that you won't be able to find them in any shop. Fashion check. I recognize that apparel. It's from the Wind line. And you've put together a complete set. You're really selling me on the shading of that outfit. I can practically smell the salty sea breeze. Dude, she's shocked. That's a flat 100 points. Fashion is a mirror that reflects our inner selves. Be bold and express yours as you continue your quest. So then, are you interested in perusing my collection? Sick, dude. You just started Pioneer Town and you're having a blast? Dude, Pioneer Town is so good. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Nice. Thank you. Thanks for saying that. Hope you're well today, Gingy. We can buy basically any armor that we've collected in the game is sold here just in case you sell it. And you can buy doubles of sets. It's cool. I haven't sold any armor, so I'm not too stressed about this. That's a relief. Oh, how I hate to part with anything in my precious collection of rarities. So then, are you interested in perusing my collection of exquisite rares? For you, only the warmest of welcomes. Recovering from a barbecue, had a little too much fun. Those are the best. Those are the best barbecues, though. Oi! Yo, what's up, dude? Here I go patrolling. Oh, can't help but brag, so bear with me. You might know already, but my girl Cece ran for mayor of Hateno Village in the election we just had. I'm proud of Cece and Sophie for caring so much about the village. So proud, in fact, that it still brings a tear to my eye to think about. Okay. Oops, pardon me, say. Were you looking to do business inside this shop here? This is the general store East Wind. They have all sorts of things, mostly harvested right here in Hateno Village. It's good stuff, but don't get too attached, you'll never want to leave. Oh, have you been to our store yet? The boutique Ventus Clothing is right by the village entrance. If you get lost, look for the big mushroom clothing sculpture. I never imagined we'd ever need anything like a mayoral election out here. And for my own daughter to run as candidate, the life is full of surprises. Ho, 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 ho. Hell yeah, brother. The store's owner is a solid member of the community. Old Bruce can tell you all sorts of things if you ask. Okay. Let's go in. Hope you're feeling good today, Gingy. What's up, Bruce? Dude, he always looks mega pissed. Dude, what's up with this guy's face? He looks scrunched. He looks like Hasbulla with a mustache. Here to pick up lunch? Can I recommend highly in rice? It's top-notch grain raised with love and care by our own farmers. That wraps up the sales pitch, I figure. Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying something I can do for you? What's that hat, dude? Still curious about that hat? Cece made it. She sets up shop in the place across the way. She left a long while back to practice her craft, but she perfected it and came back as a famous fashion designer. Now CC Fever is sweeping the village. You can't throw a rock without hitting someone wearing this hat. I don't know the first thing about fashion myself. My wife Amira cares much more about that stuff. Anything else? Nah, dude, I'm good. The veggies out in the field aren't for sale. If you're in the market for produce, come see us. All right, we'll buy everything. He's like a sergeant in the war movies. We'll buy it all, dude. We got to support the local economy and our bellies. What up, Snazzy Fox? I was previously Jessie Cat. Oh, nice. Foxes are adorable. Well, welcome back to the show today, Jessie Cat. I'll call you Snazzy. I like the name. What do we got here? All right. Buy it all. I didn't realize how much coffee I needed until I didn't drink some on vacation. How much I needed coffee. Coffee be like that. I actually wasn't drinking coffee up until recently in life. How about that? Maybe 2 years now? Maybe a year and a half? I would just deal with it. The only problem is being a morning streamer. Being a morning streamer, a lot of my mornings I was yawning. A lot of my mornings, I'd be yawning all morning, dude. And it is what it is. Like, I'm a morning streamer. So, like, I will say that I enjoy drinking coffee because it does keep me, like, a little bit more vibrant in the morning. I don't like yawning for my show. I just think it puts the wrong image across. Good way to make rupees in this game. I would cook food and sell it. I would play mini games. I would hunt down ores in the Elden region using my sensor. So take a picture of a rare ore. right? Target it with the sensor. And then go around the Elden region. And anytime you're around a rare ore, you could go break it. And then that's good money. Diamonds and gems. Speaking of diamonds and gems, there's a lady that hangs out in Goron City that will buy gems in packs of 10s for more money than you could get from a normal store. That's where I get most of my money, actually, because I have a lot of gems. So again, to recap, sell food, sell cooked food, any cooked food. Even apples are worth more sold cooked than uncooked. Sell outfits. If you find a lot of outfits, sell outfits. Outfits end up being relatively lucrative, especially if you don't plan on wearing them. Specifically, any outfit can be repurchased in the game, so you could just sell the stuff you don't really care about and maybe go back and buy it later if you care enough later. One thing you could do is you can go to a pose shop. All right, so you have a pose shop. Now, a pose shop, a bargaining statue, will sell you outfits for pose. Then you take those outfits and sell them for rupees. You could spend like 400 pose on a pair of a shirt and then sell that shirt for like 400 rupees. So a couple little sneaky ways to make money. Your amiibos give you tons of duplicate outfits. True. Yeah, 600. Oh yeah, excuse me. You can sell the extra gems in Goron City. In Goron City, there's a Gerudo woman who will buy packs of 10 gems for a slightly higher price than you normally sell them for. So it is the rupee grind in this game is real. It's very real. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. What's going on over here? The thing is, you don't say. Oh, we got some gossiping ladies. Amira. It's too bad that Cece decided to withdraw from the mayoral election in the end. But knowing that she's fond of Hateno's vegetables and respects her roots only makes me love her more. Oh, she's so fashionable but knows her way around a vegetable field in so many respects. She's just like you and me. Oh, did you know what I heard? Yeah. Hold on. Is this something you want our eavesdropper to overhear? Uh-oh. Frick. But don't you see, Nikki? He's dressed in a full set of matching clothes. What could be the problem with including such a fashionable fellow in our inner circle? What? You know the research lab up the hill? Of course. You're talking. Dude, what kind of voice would I give her? Of course. You're talking about the place at the top of the Eastern Hill. Where that cute head researcher used to live. That's the one. What I heard is that a weird old man is living there now. You know Tak, right? He often takes walks near the lab. He told me that he's heard strange sounds and unintelligible shouting from inside the place. Between you and me, I'm wondering if it hasn't become a lair of monsters. Don't be silly. That shouting he heard is probably just old Robbie. He often says things no one understands. No doubt it's the influence of that young wife of his. Speaking of his family, it sounds like their son, Grante, moved to Terrytown, that village northeast of here. They tell me he's so desperate for a job that he even changed his name. Don't ask me what though. Wait, what's Grante's name? Did he change his name to a son? Well, it takes all kinds, I suppose. Grante's son? What? Dude, shut up. What the heck? That's so interesting, dude. The lore. We're getting the lore here today. Yeah, Twitch Thomas, yeah. I realized farming sims for me is harder to make money than, say, the average RPG. I would agree with that. Yeah. That's so funny. Which mushy head is the most fashionable? Well, we got the souffle mushroom hat, and then we have the cone head mushroom hat. I prefer... All right, I think they're saying the same thing. I prefer this one here. No, no! Get out of here. I prefer the flat brim. I prefer the flat brim. I think that's the best mushroom hat. Yo, Melanie, what's up, dude? Okay, let's get out of here. We gotten enough from the gossip ladies. Ah! She's so funny, dude. That lady. Yo, here he is. What's up, Manny? I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? All right, calm down, buddy. You literally just calm down. This guy's pissed. Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a long... I mean, a friend of a friend tipped me off. I talked to her. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes right to her face? What's the idea? Uh-oh, gotta play it smooth. Can't let him guess I'm the one dying to know. All right then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friend's friend hanging, yeah. She wants a hot-footed frogs and 100 of them. What? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. Or so my friend's friends always say. That was a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Haha. Look, let's just focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey, buddy, do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? I wonder what it sounds like to be near Link with my pockets full of bugs and frogs and... Bold of him to assume. 1, 2, 3... Haha, 10 frogs, all accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. Whatever, dude. Nice. Guess it's up to me to collect the rest. How I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Uh-oh. No coming back from that one. You collect some hot-footed frogs for me, and I collect a few more myself, and Miss Ivy will be swept right off her feet. Or so that friend's friend I was talking about said, I think. Either way, I owe you one. So did you want something? No. I'm here on duty, checking on Miss Ivy. Sorry, no, I mean, I'm keeping watch over the village entrance. Too busy for a chat, sad to say. It's a wild world outside the village, what with the upheaval stuff going on, and even here, we just had an election. An election? We had that election to decide who's going to be the next mayor. Well, sort of. In the end, Cece withdrew from the race, so Reed's going to keep being mayor by default. They both care a little too much about what happens in the village, if you ask me. Maybe I should throw my hat in. I bet things would turn around for me if I was mayor. Yes, sir. Well, need me for anything else? I'm kind of busy checking out the village entrance. How come it's never a cute girl that comes along to distract me from watch duty?
Oh.
Thanks to CC Brand, we see more people coming and going from the village. I'm just checking out the beauties. I mean the tourists. Wait, I mean suspicious characters. Yeah, that's it. Although, now that you brought it up, beauties, no one else holds a candle to Miss Ivy. Then again, the Princess of Hyrule Castle, who used to stay in the house to the south of the village, she was all right. Still, don't hold a candle to Miss Ivy, though. Dang, he said Zelda ain't got ish on Miss Ivy. What? Shut up, dude. Don't you even talk smack. I smack you so hard. Ah! Garuga! Just a young boy after girls. Miss Ivy been asking him lately what he thinks about Zelda. Oh my gosh, dude. Due to CC withdrawing her candidacy, the election ended with Reed, the current mayor, retaining his position. Reed and CC announced that they are putting their differences aside to support the growth of Hateno. The winds of change may yet sweep through Hateno. Keep reading for future developments. He looks like a tub shroom. What's up, little treasure? Went out for a walk to catch some Pokemon. Had to shelter in a cafe due to a thunderstorm. What's up, treasure? How you doing? Are you still at the cafe? There's just something so satisfying about dropping a rock on a Korok's head, or just letting them roll down a mountain to help them get closer to a friend so you don't have to carry them. Yo, what's up?
Huh?
You lost or something? What? I'm fine, dude. What? Maybe you ought to ask Reed for directions. He's the mayor here. She looks like such a punk. Actually, maybe he did better luck talking to Amira and Nikki. Those ladies who are always standing around talking. If you're having trouble with something, you should ask an adult. I'm just a kid. I don't know. Maybe Reed can help. He is the mayor. Or maybe it'd be better to ask Amira. That lady knows an awful lot about what goes on the village. Okay. Link's so small. Link is actually tiny. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Link is a shorty. Link Amiibo gave me the Sheik hood. Sheik Amiibo gave me the Sheik hood. Time to be sneaky. Dude, the Sheik hood is actually so cool. I just checked my game. It's old man Talk I was missing. Thanks for the tip. Oh, no problem, Vanessa. Good morning, Martian Matt. Hello there. Welcome to the broadcast, dude. Welcome to the show. And do. Not a bad point. Link, wear them cuties. What up, Miss B? Yo, Bookie Proud Mama, good morning. We got a birthday in the chat. Get some birthday love in the chat here, dude. Yo, Bookie, good to see you today. You never sent me that message, but that's okay. Just letting you know that if you tried, it didn't work. But here you go. Yo, here's a birthday song from me to you, Bookie. Happy birthday to you, homie. Happy birthday to you, homie. We also gave them some love in the Discord. If you want to join, you could put some birthday love out there as well. Hope you have a wonderful day today, dude. Welcome to the show. Welcome to our Lazy Sunday lore day. I was at work yesterday. Oh yeah, you're cool. Whatever. You know, you said you had something, so no worries, no pressure. I figured you changed your mind, or maybe the message didn't go through. I was having some issues with Discord yesterday, so I figured I'd say something. Where did you get your Hulk smash move? You get it from the Yigas. So if you go to the Yiga hideout from Breath of the Wild in this game, you can eventually infiltrate if you have the full Yiga outfit. And once you get in there with the full Yiga outfit and pretend that you are a Yiga, you can unlock a couple things, including the Earth Wake attack, which is actually kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Oh! Yeah, there you go, Joe. Twitch has been twitchy all week. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, my chat's been disconnecting as well. You know what it is? It's because they're working on stuff in the back end, I think. Because they just announced that they're working on stuff for Twitch. And I bet you that's why it's been all buggy. Yo, that's right, Bookworm. We've been getting all the story here at Hateno Village. Oh! Yo, happy birthday, Bookie. So many more. Have you been by the clothing store? I mean, the boutique Ventist clothing? It's right by the entrance of the village. If you get lost, look for the big mushroom clothing sculpture. Since my girls Cece and Sophie keep a tight ship at the boutique, I've had a lot more free time. So I pass the time by giving travelers a little tour around the shops. It beats working. This guy's like, I ain't gotta work. My daughters will work for me. Frig. Cool. We'll go into the houses last. Let's just go around town and see what's going on, and then we'll go into houses last. I went into the shops, but there's a lot of houses here to explore. We also still have to go to the school. We have some school stuff to do. Let's talk to this person that always looks so depressed. What is happening here? They're like a monster. Are they sleeping? Someday, a second store. Ugh. Oh, hi. Oh, they were just sleeping. Okay. Welcome to the Kochi Dye Shop. I've seen you before, right? Right? You're a regular with us. I mean, in my book, anyone who shows up more than once counts as a regular. Anyways, you know the drill. My hubby's the dyer around here, not me. All this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to Cece that our shop has taken off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Yeah, you want something dyed? Go ask my husband. I'm just the greeter. Has this guy never heard of my husband? There's no way. You won't find a more stylish man than him, so anywhere in Hyrule. Only my guy can pull off a CC outfit without looking overdressed. This is her husband, dude? Oh my gosh. I mean, listen, I'm not one to judge, but yeah. Okay. Hey, Pennywise. If you're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you came to the right place. You do. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. Nah, dude, I'm good. Come around again. Every day is a good day to dye. Yeah. Because you're going to haunt me down and kill me in my sleep. Sounds like they're happy. Exactly. We're not here to judge. The Tooth Fairy? Dude, that dude better not show up and start putting stuff under my pillow, dude. I'm gonna knock his teeth out. No, dude. No thanks, man. If that isn't the thumbnail to this VOD, I mean, there's a very good chance it will be. Looks like the rats from Wind Waker turned into a real boy. Now that is such a call out. It does look like the rats from Wind Waker. Very nice. The tooth can be combined with the weapon shield combo. Shut up. Get out of there. Not the tooth, dude. Not the... You want the tooth? You can't handle the tooth. In the wise words of Lil herself. I I can't unsee the Wind Waker rats now. Dang it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, what's up, Snotnose? Ah, nice evening, huh? Oh, aren't you the guy I met before? Who are you again? I'm a traveler. Oh, yeah, you got good taste if you wandered here to Hateno Village. You should come to our shop. We'll dye your clothes and stuff. Stylish, huh? I mean, I won't do it. That's my dad's thing. Oh my gosh, he has an offspring? Oops, gotta go. I'm supposed to be helping at the shop. Hey, mister, I know you want to talk and all, but I'm supposed to be helping at the shop. I gotta get going. Oh, never mind. It makes sense. Sounds about right. Definitely the offspring of the rat man. Yep, sounds about right. Yep, never mind. I don't even know why I questioned it, dude. Poor kid. All right, here it is. Here it is. I'm pulling up the side-by-side comparison. Here we go. Hold on, I got this. Let me get the side-by-side comparison for y'all real quick. All right, hold on. Let me get a third. I need a third shot here. We need one more really good shot here. Yo, what's up, Critch? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Right on the nose, dude. Spot the difference. Spoiler alert, you can't. Spoiler alert, you actually just can't. You can't even spot the difference. Not actually possible. Not actually possible to spot the difference. You just can't. It's rigged. What's up, Cozy Korak? You know. Rat on the nose. Greetings and salutations. I mean, saturations. If you're interested in dyeing your clothes and working with fabrics, talk to my dad. He's got really good taste, so you'll recognize him as soon as you see him. Coincidence? I think not. I expect nothing less from my descendant. I need to call my therapist. Be right back. All right, we'll get to the nighttime jams and stuff soon. We're still not done with daytime. Let's get back in here. We're still not done with daytime yet. What? Wait, hold on. More lore. We got tea. Hey there. Look, Prima, a customer. Aw, is that it for our alone time? Not so loud. The customer will hear you. Besides, you can't pout when you're wearing that cute outfit. It spoils the effect. Aw, cute. I don't need alone time as long as I get to stand here and work at the counter with you. Listen, the quicker we take care of this customer, the sooner we can get back to alone time. Do your thing, Prima. Oh, it must be good to get out from the rain. Welcome to the Topu Inn. That's so funny, dude. I'm sorry I'm interrupting their smoochies, dude. I'm smooching. Die Guy is a spoiler himself. Coincidence? I think not. Lore confirmed. All right, sick. So was that like a nighttime exclusive conversation? Finally, just the two of us. Hey there. What? I feel so, look, hold on. Let me go out here real quick and then creep back in. Hold on, we're gonna actually go up. We're about to creep in from up here. First she raids Zelda's panty drawer, now this. Hylian playing piano for the first date. Hey there. Finally, just the two of us. Surprise!
Oh.
All right, no tea for us, dang. What is this piano man? What is this clip? Yo, thanks for the spot the difference clip. Thank you for that. Let's go see what this is real quick. Tune just made me vision Hylian descent in the middle of a dim lit restaurant playing piano in a tuxedo. This tune just made me vision Hylian descent in the middle of a dim lit restaurant playing piano in a tuxedo. This tune just made me vision. Why does this make me laugh so hard? Playing piano. Why does this make me laugh so hard, dude? This tune just. All right, well, and we get to hear Kawabunga, which is perfect. Thank you, Bookworm, for the clip. Kawabunga. Dang, it's raining. We got an early morning rain here. All right. Do. All right, it's pretty early. Let's go. Let's head over to the school. What's up, dude? Oh, it's you. All kids accounted for. All right, we're heading to school. Let's go. Time for class, everybody. H does notes out. Get your notes out. Let's talk to you real quick. Hey, you're out early. I don't know if you're visiting for the veggies or for Cece, but I hope you had a reason to come all the way here. Well, while you're here, I hope you don't pass up the chance to eat a few of our famous vegetables. Down at the general store, they got them all lined up. You can't miss them. Start with the Hylian tomato. Trust me. Yeah, trust me, dude. Look at him, dude. Why does he look like suspicious? Like, I don't know if I should jump on his suggestion or never eat a Hylian tomato ever again. He kind of reminds me of the dude who says grindage. What is the name at Pauly Shore? He kind of looks like Pauly Shore a little bit. He's kind of got some Pauly Shore vibes to him. What's up, iced coffee? Not much to say about them except that I put a lot of love into growing them, and I'm proud of how they turned out. My daughter Aster loves these tomatoes. Ass turd. I'll put in as much as it takes to keep that darling girl happy. Aw, what a papa. I always pick out a few to keep just for us before I sell the rest to the general store. He does kind of look like Pauly Shore, seriously. How bad Link must smell.
Hi.
Link probably smells like a foot. Nice morning, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh, it's good to see you again, traveler. I'm off to tend the field near the school. Safe travels, young fella. I'm up to the same as ever, going off to tend the field. Here's to hoping we both have a good one. Sweet old lady. Yeah, the office reference. It's not just me then. I was about to chuck my device at the wall. That's how I feel about it. All right, we're at the school. Let's go. School's in, baby. What are you doing out here? Get in the class. Hey, spy number 3. Morning. Oh, I forgot I played spy with these kids. Maybe today I'll spy around Hateno pasture. Oh, it would be cooler to go to the lab at the top of the hill, but that's kind of far. I don't know if Nara could make it all the way. Look at him. He's a little Harriet the Spy. Look at him. Yo, thank you, Snez, for the gifted to RPG girl. Thank you for taking care of him, bringing him in and badging him up. Now cut that out, you hooligan. School's in. Class is in session. I've learned a bunch ever since they started school. Not every class is fun. History lessons put me to sleep. But I love it every time we can learn about farming stuff. Excuse me, but class is in session now. If you need to talk, please do so after we're finished. Dang, my bad, dude. All right, dude. Yo, I got this quest to turn in. So, for this class, we'll be going over the Calamity again. Let's start by reviewing our last lesson. Mr. Simon, can you prove any of this? Yo, classic Twitch chatter. Isn't it more likely that over time, history and the legends started to blur together? Are we still talking about stuff that happened 10,000 years ago? Can you point to any paintings or images that actually show where the Calamity was? You can see now that I'll actually have to show the class a screen depicting the Calamity to move my lesson plan forward. Yo, we took this picture a while ago. Hard-hitting questions. This kid is smart. What's this? A screen depicting the Calamity? Class, take note. This is a rare opportunity to see a primary source regarding the Calamity. Wow, this looks like the real thing. So the legend was true? That's amazing. You know, seeing this makes it feel like it might have actually happened yesterday. What? Well, if you got documented proof, then that's good enough for me. Yo, listen to these kids. Documented proof? What? Go on, Mr. Simon. Let him cook. Tell us the rest of the story. Of course. Thank you so much, Link. My lecture about the Calamity might run long, but I hope you'll stay for it. Tell me. The Calamity has visited this land of Hyrule several times over. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Notes, we got lore. However, 10,000 years ago, there were divine beasts built by Sheikah using their advanced technology. Each of them was controlled by a skilled pilot as well. With the sword that seals the darkness and the power of the sacred princess, the ancient hero stopped the Calamity. For a long while after that, the lands of Hyrule knew peace. But the time when the people forgot about the Calamity was the moment it returned to menace them once more. Tell us more. When did this all happen? This happened about 100 years ago. It began with an oracle prophesying the Calamity's return. The royal family took their cues from the legends of past. They found and excavated the divine beast. Skilled members of the Rito, Goron, Zora, and Gerudo peoples were selected to pilot them. They were called the champions. With the wielder of the sword that seals the darkness and the sacred princess, all the pieces from the legend were in place. But this time the calamity would not be bested so easily. Did something happen? Look at these kids stood up. They're so excited. Sadly, the sacred princess was unable to awaken the holy power within her. The divine beasts were taken over by the calamity. Those selected to pilot them lost their lives in the process. Worse still, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness was badly hurt. Just when all seemed lost, the sacred princess came into her power and devoted her whole being to keeping the calamity at bay for 100 years. Is everyone following along so far? After spending 100 years dormant, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness awakened. His wounds healed. He won back the divine beast with some help of several allies, including some of the champion's descendants. And in the end, the hero defeated the calamity, and the sacred princess stopped the evil one. Sorry, I got a little emotional there at the end. It's a true story, though. All that we have, our land, our lives, our civilization, we owe it to all those who fought for it through the centuries. Wow, I want to be like the ancient hero and give the next generation good lives, too. That went splendidly. Words cannot convey my satisfaction. And I couldn't have done it without you showing us the screen link. Once again, thank you so much for your assistance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You should have something for all your help. Would this do? What, some rice? Nah, the reward here was seeing the kids inspired to take the torch. With the new vegetables being developed, they're harvesting less rice these days. That's a shame. It's a favorite of mine. You should taste it for yourself, Link. Speaking of rice, our next subject is home economics. I plan to use the occasion to talk up dishes that use Hylian rice. Teach me a lesson 1? Wait, there's more? Is there more lessons to teach? Look at that cuckoo drawing. They just pooted out an egg. Some trees and mushrooms. Some flowers. Whoever that is, maybe that's Zelda. Bum, 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 bum. The music here is pretty good. Is that a calendar? This is the same link, Stevie. Correct. What's up, Ange? Good morning, Ange. Hearty welcomes. Good morning, Lillian. Hearty welcomes. Thank you, Snez, for welcoming the famine. Thank you, Random, as well. What's up, Sophia Lucille? Well, good morning to you. Thank you for your contributions. History class is ordinarily a bit slow-paced for the children's taste. The last lesson may have been the first time I've seen them enjoying a history lecture so much. Our next class is home economics. Naturally, you're free to sit in again if the subject interests you. Today's lecture is on home economics. Food is essential for our survival. A keen culinary sense can help you stay alive in this perilous world. I'd like to put a question to you all. What dish do you get by mixing Goron spice with Hylian rice and raw meat? Goron spice is the hot stuff they sell in Goron City, right? If it's got Goron rice in it, Goron spice in it, the answer can't be anything but curry. The only other thing in it is raw meat, so obviously the answer has to be meat curry. Yes, that's correct. The one might have been on the simple side for all of you. How about this then? Take Goron spice, Hylian rice, and mix in monster extract. What do you get then? Monster what? Aren't monster parts only used for medicine? Yeah, if you try to cook with monster parts, it's a disaster. No one would eat curry made with monster stuff. I call it a trick question. Hey, settle down, children. This lesson may be too advanced. In fact, combining monster extract, Goron spice, and rice makes monster curry. But judging from your skeptical faces, you won't believe me unless I can put the dish in front of you. I'd love to make some curry for them, but I don't have any monster extract. I'm told that it can be had in Terrytown up north. Cool. Why isn't he telling the story of the calamity? I don't know. Good question. The other day I told class the only use for monster parts is to brew medicine. Today's lessons about monster extract may have been confusing for them. I wish I could make some real monster curry with Goron spice, Hylian rice, and monster extract. Eating is believing after all. Alas, right now I'm out of monster extract. I'm told that it can be found in Terrytown. Am I also out of it? No, I have some. Oh, do I have to cook the dish? Is that what they want me to do? All right, I guess we have to cook it real quick. Sure, we can do that. Ooh, the Lurelin, the Lurelin glider actually slaps. The Lurelin glider actually slaps big time. Big slaps, dude. What up? What up, Silver Blink? Okay, rice, extract, rice, and what else? Goron spice, maybe? Do-do-do, do-do-do. Yo, monster curry. That's a new recipe for me. Sick, dude. Yo, how you doing today, Stevie Bats? Welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in, Sunday Squad. I hope everyone's feeling good today. And if not, hey, that's okay too. Welcome on in. Welcome in. How are you today, Silver? Welcome to our lazy Sunday, our Lord Day. We're just relaxing here this Sunday so far. Started off with some Animal Crossing this morning, and now we're vibing with some Tears of the Kingdom, telling some Hateno stories. It's time to continue our lesson on home economics. The teacher's confused again. Mr. Simon, you're the one who taught us that monster parts should only be used for medicine. Yeah, if you try to cook it, it's going to be a disaster. I like how they're telling the teacher they're confused. I call it a trick question. I have the curry. This is monster curry, the genuine article. Class, come see here. This curry was prepared using monster extract. The color looks off. Oh, but it tastes better than expected. Whoa, you're right. It doesn't have the monster musk I was worried about. So if you extract something special from monsters, you can use that for cooking? Delicious. You went for breakfast with the father-in-law. Nice, dude. How was brekkie? What'd you have? Ordinarily, monster parts are only to be used in medicine, but monster extract can be used in meals as well. I'm so happy that my lesson on this subject is finally sunk in. Thank you so much. See those solemn expressions on their faces? The children have matured a bit with today's lesson. You might not think yourself a teacher, Link, but you've already taught them a great deal. I'm not much good at history, but you made it fun, Mr. Link. And the curry tasted great. I pretty much think of you as my teacher already anyways. Thanks, Mr. Link. I can't wait for the next lesson with you. You're a hit with the students. You've earned the right to use the school's field. It's the one behind the schoolyard. Space is limited, but so you can't plant an entire farm, but use it. Use what we have to cultivate whatever you'd like. Uma typically tends the field. Why don't you talk to her to get things set up? Wait, I can farm in this game? Next time I'm planning a test that will cover everything we've studied. You're welcome to sit in any time. What? I can farm? This is a farming sim. Sick. What field are they talking about? What field can I use? Is it this one? No way. I can actually farm? Hello there. I was wondering when you'd be by. Simon said we should ask you what to plant in this here plot. Showed up just when I was finishing the prep work. You could grow pumpkins, carrots, tomatoes, wild berries, wheat, rice, or melons. You name it. If you bring me one of those, I'll extract the seeds and plant them for you. Before you decide, I should admit one thing. I have more experience with some crops than others. I don't know much about raising Endura carrots or hardy radishes. You'll have to forgive me if my yield on those ends up a little lower than the rest. What? Plant some money? Well, now let's get to it. What would you like to grow? Dude, sick. Dude, what? This is so cool. There's secrets around every corner in this game, and I'm so in love, dude. I get to actually farm? Like, shut up, dude. Best way to get wheat? So you want a nice Tabantha wheat field? Yeah. Certainly, I'll take that from you and be pleased to do it. Can't return anything once you hand it over, mind me. But if you're feeling like planting something else, come see me. And I hope you'll let me know about your first harvest so I can be there to see. I'm already hankering to see how the crops turn out. But you have to know, the important part of growing good crops is to take your time raising them. You can't expect them to thrive while you kill time in the inn or at a bonfire. That ain't how things are done, the veggies know. So it'll take a bit before they're ready to harvest. But I'm already getting excited. So you can't just time travel is what they're saying? Are they saying you can't just sleep at the end and time travel to make it happen? You have to like actually just wait? Dude, that's sick. We can grow crops. This is the beginning, the humble beginnings of the Zelda farming sim that we all wanted and didn't know that we needed. Announcing Link, our new professor. Hey! Please give a warm welcome to the newest member of our faculty at the local school. Zelda would be so proud, dude. Thank you for making the monster curry for the children. Sure they'll remember it well since it was such a hands-on experience. You know, a teacher's job extends beyond the classroom. No matter when or where, if you see children, you have a responsibility to them. What? Today we're having a surprise test about cooking. Oh, what? I never heard about this. Why didn't you warn us? If I told you in advance, it wouldn't be a surprise, now would it? Well, now, Azu, what happens if you bring ingredients to a cold region? They turn into icicles. That's an interesting answer. When you bring ingredients to a cold region, they do freeze. They don't turn into treats, but they do gain a heat-resisting effect when frozen. These surprise tests will continue for a while, so please be prepared for them. Master Link PhD? Yeah, that's right. I saved the world and the children's minds. One lesson at a time. Yeah. Link's goofing off with kids and farming. Oh my lord. Gotta take care of the sick BF and kids. Wish me luck. Good luck, dude. Sorry to hear about it. I haven't done the school stuff yet, and I didn't know it unlocked farming, so I have to try it after work. Yeah, I didn't do it either. That's why we're here during our Storyteller Sunday, dude. We're learning together, Gilwen. Welcome to the broadcast, buddy. Everything cool at home, Gilwen, now that some of that nonsense passed? I don't know if I ever got a chance to ask you in Sunset Sass how everything's been since then. If my teacher didn't talk, I'd want my tuition back. What's wrong with that, dude? Come on. I had a blind teacher teach me geometry. What's wrong with a mute teacher teaching me anything? Nice. We're farmers. All right, that's it for like most of the outside peoples. Let's start going in and out of houses and exploring. And then we have nighttime coming up as well. Doing selfie poses, swinging a sword at the kids. All right, I'm going to take a quick stand up and stretch. I'll be right back, fam. I won't be gone long at all. Enjoy the jams, and I'll see you in just a freaking moment. Why don't we go ahead and throw up some words for y'all? Sure, we can do words. I won't be gone long though, but enjoy some words here. I'll see you guys in just a second. Dust is settling for sure. New place is pretty much unpacked. Sunset says hi. Appreciate you relaying the message. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and stretch real quick and get some more water. Hey, we back. You know it. We back. Dun, 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 dun. Bofa? Both are not a word. Luff sounds like something my little brother would call a fart. Some of these are just ridiculous. Yeah, these can't all be words. Get this nonsense out of here. Unbelievable. Yo, thank you. Thank you for hanging out today. Just want to say thank you for sticking around through the break. I try to keep the breaks pretty chill here. And I appreciate y'all keeping pretty short, but I do try to be advocates of healthy streaming, healthy viewing, and healthy gaming. So sometimes it's nice to reward those who stuck around through the break with a little bit of sub-a-dub. So enjoy. Go ahead and turn these musics down. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Thanks for the gifted. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. All right, let's jump over. What up, Cinnamon? Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll let night roll in naturally this time, and we'll see what the village is like at nighttime. Oh, it's spy number 3. Hello. The rule if you're a spy is that you have to run a lot. I'm in the middle of playing spies. My job is to investigate the village. I start at the school, then I pass in front of the old Mayor Reed's house. After that, I go to the Topu Inn. Tonpu Inn? Better get going. I don't want spy number 1 to yell at me.
Can I be a spy too?
Yo, Okar, thank you for the resub. Thank you for forward. You're welcome. You're welcome to be a spy all you want. That's right. That is right. What time is it in game? 2:40 p.m. Okay. Hateno is particularly nice at night. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes words feel like interdimensional cable. Every plumbus starts with a phlebe, and every phlebe starts with a zubab. First we take the zubab and we stretch it into the glean. Once the glean is washed off, we could take the phlebe. Yo, what's up top? The plumbus. Most of these houses get filled up at nighttime. What's up, dude? Sorry, Mr. Link, but I can't talk right now. I'm in a hurry. Can we pick this up later? Mrs. Zelda might be back at her home by now, so I need to go check. Aww. That's so sad, actually. I guess we can go check with you, little dude. Oh, what's up, Junkie? The interdimensional skits were improv. I did hear that, yeah. Pretty cool. I haven't thought about that though in a while. That's pretty cool. I heard a good amount on that show is improv, right? Maybe not all of it. Do y'all remember Dunkaroos? Heck yeah, dude. How could I forget Dunkaroos? Is Miss Zelda back yet? Miss Zelda might be back at her home by now, so I need to go check. Okay. I'm keeping watch at Miss Zelda's house because I want to be the first one to welcome her home when she gets back. The way she stole our house, yeah. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's also kind of sad because, like, Zelda ain't coming back anytime too soon, right? Like, as far as, like, you know, where I am at in the story, we don't really get to see as a a Hyrule post, you know, post the story. So like in this current state, it's kind of sad right now. That's cute. Nintendo permitted. What up, Stinky Cheese Man? Do 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 do. Also very cute and wholesome. You'll see what's going up at Mayor Reed's house. Show me the personal space. My favorite's the door guy. My favorite's real fake doors. Real fake doors here. Oh, and I also like there was another one too. It was like some kind of cereal or something. Dude, some of those are super funny, man. No one's home right now. We'll come back at nighttime. Oh, it was the eyeballs. The eyeball O's or whatever, and the dude would show up and beat the heck out of you for eating his cereal. That show, like, got over the top violent, which I think is the biggest turnoff. I think the biggest turnoff of that show for me is that it's over the top. It's over the top violent. I think the show actually would have done better for itself if it wasn't over the top violent like that. I get it though. Like, some people don't care. I don't necessarily care. I just think that it put off a lot of people. I think a lot of people would have maybe like been able to sit down and watch that show if it just wasn't over the top violent. Like, just constantly, just like somebody's getting their face punched in constantly. I'll never forget the bear incident. Chaos, you can't just come back in here to remind me that I lit a bear's ass on fire, dude. Please. Please, I'm trying to forget. What's up, K9 Meredith? Welcome to the show. Please let me live, dude. I've committed to my sins. I have repent. As we talk about non-violence. The whole milk incident. The milk incident? I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, what's up, doggo? Have we ever fed you before? You little cutie? Here, want some meat? Eat up, you little buttum. Yeah. Yeah, eat up, you little duder. Do we have a clip about the bear? Hopefully we don't. I should go delete it. What have I missed? Coming out of Vodlurk because I just got the hammer and phantom and I wanted to say it's so freaking cool. I love that the fairy holds it. It's so silly but amazing for the DS. That was one of my favorite things in Zelda history. The fact that I was able to have a hammer and the fairy held it was so insanely cool. In fact, I would go back to play that game again after, like, post game, just so I could use that hammer some more. Yo, here you go, cutie. Only 590 to go. Dang, you've passed me up. I'm pissed. I gotta go Korok hunting. You got me by like 35 now. All right. Oh, here we get that beautiful nighttime Hateno music. All right, this is the last piece of meat I got for you, dog. All right. I think you're just scamming me right now. Why can't I pet the dogs, man? Why can't I pet you? At least you'll follow me around all cute like. Doop, doop, doop. Look at him. He's just following me around all cute like. Look at him. I like his little trot. Anybody home? All right, see you later. Biggest criticism of the game, can't pet dogs. Where's that guy that's usually sitting here? Is it too late at night? Moo. Moo. Another doggo. Another bag of treats. Eat up, doggo. Eat up. If only it was like Twilight Princess. Carry cats and pet dogs and play fetch. Yes, dude. Twilight Princess had the best system for that. Yeah. Teeny giraffe. Yeah, we do need to make that happen. Cozy. What's the point of feeding the dogs? So if you feed the dogs, you see how he jump up and down? They lead you to treasure. If you feed the dogs 5 items, usually 5 apples or 5 meat, apples are fine, they'll jump up and down. Now, every dog only does this once in the world. So, like, you can't just keep feeding the same dog ever. Like, it's only every dog does it just once, it seems. But they will actually take you to treasure. Look. You can make cheesecake in this game. Look at that. So I could do the same thing. So every dog can be fed once, it seems, and they will lead you to some sort of treasure. But more importantly, why would you just not want to feed the dogs? Right? Like, why not? Well, because they're not cats? Ooh, we got a cat person in the chat. Yo, keep eating that food, doggo. You little cutie. Yep. That's all for you, buddy. Mm-hmm. What's up, Lily? Can you feed apples to dogs in real life? Okay, we must have fed this one already. No seeds. And no stems. You know what I'm saying, dude? Know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah, boy. No, I don't know what I'm saying. Even if it's late at night, I'm still glad you came out here. If you're here for Hateno cheese, pick whatever block you like from the ones lined up. I also buy things. That's okay. Just be sure to visit again. Oh, she's so sad I didn't buy her stinky cheese. Time for me and the cows both to hit the hay. Well, if it isn't Acorn Boy, round this farm, you're a VIP as far as I'm concerned. What'd you just call me, dude? What'd you just call me? Here to trade 3 acorns for a bottle of our fresh milk? Nah. Time was you could find acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. Dadgum squirrels. Dadgum squirrels. Dadgum squirrels. You're Acorn Boy. Dadgum. I'm gonna start saying that. Dadgum Twitch chat got me again. Or would you buy cheese in a Zelda game? So you could have a Gouda time. No?
Hi.
Good evening, traveler. Are you headed to the inn? That's where we're going. Usually I get so caught up talking to my friends, morning comes before I know it, but tonight I'll sleep sound. What's up, Geek and Glue? That was quite the day.
Hi.
Good evening, traveler. You're still not done sightseeing yet? Wouldn't you rather get cozy at the inn? The lady who runs it is a CC fan too, though perhaps that was obvious from how stylish it is. Yo, good morning, Smitty. Protecting the farm quest? Did I miss watching that? No, we haven't done the protecting the farm quest yet. Yeah, we'll do it soon. But morning, HGG. That's right, baby. A butt morning to you too. What up, Smitty? How was your day yesterday? Did you end up just relaxing all day? After the you know, I know you took off. You had the day off. She's still out here even at nighttime?
Ooh. Ah.
Hey. Okay. That's dedication. Open up. Still no one in here ever. Big chilled, watched a bunch of anime. Nice. Very cool. Took some naps, watched some anime. What animes have you been watching recently? If you want to share, of course. Here I go patrolling. This guy's so full of himself, man. This guy's so full of himself. Here I go patrolling. Here he is again, Manny. Love's fire burns forever. Or tough.
Oh.
I'm here on duty, checking on Miss Ivy. Sorry, no, I mean keeping watch on the village entrance. Too busy for a chat, sad to say.
Oh.
It's got to be tough out there with that upheaval, stuff falling out of the sky, monster attacks left and right. Not here though. Yours truly keeps watch over the entrance day and night to make sure of it. Dude, I wish I could just summon a rock from the sky to fall right on this bonehead's dome piece.
Oh.
I'm here on duty checking on Miss Ivy. Fires burns. See the new ACNH icons? I didn't see the ones for July, no. I'll have to take a peek. One Piece, you've been a One Piece hater? Now I've started, I'm on the bandwagon of the greatest piece of fiction ever created. Really? Really? Is it like that? You went from hating it to actually being a fan of it? That's so funny. We were just talking about a change of opinion earlier. That's so cool, actually. I'll probably never start it because there's just too much to watch. I know that sucks, but I just probably will never start it because there's just too much to watch. Like, I'm good on starting a series that is like unlimited. At that, I just can't do it. I'll just probably never watch it ever. I'm listening to the Muppets right now as your background music. Yeah. Sadly, I'm just put off by how much there is. One Piece's life takes a bit of effort getting past the first 50 episodes, which are super slow. What up, Biggs? So it's you. Two of us worked hard raising them. They were almost ready for harvest. Then a pack of monsters came and trashed the fields, so the whole crop is ruined. These monsters can have their way with our fields. Who's to say they won't get bolder and start attacking villagers? Oh, we have to put a stop to their raids somehow. I'll help, of course. Can't expect a traveler to protect our fields alone. Then again, if the monsters rough me up and I can't take anymore, you'll have to excuse me if I retreat. Let's do it. Let's do the quest. All right, let's stay here and keep our eyes peeled. All right, it's time. Monsters, dude. What is this quest? Are we playing a defense? This is like a defense mission in Fire Emblem. This is about the time the monsters usually show to come to lay waste to the fields. When you see them get near to the field, send them packing. I don't think monsters like it when dawn breaks, so we just gotta hold out till the sun rises. They're coming, please, Link! All we need is our sword. Wait, boneheads? Really? That's it? Okay. Who's next? More boneheads? Okay. It's not gonna be real monsters, just boneheads? Sick, dude. Sick nerds. No way, I won't let him win. Solar flare. I want all this loot real quick. No, please don't despawn this loot. Please let me have this loot. We've beaten so many monsters already that there can't be any more coming. You did it, Link. No need to wait for sunrise to know it's over. I guess I could have made that more epic by not just flashing them all to death. No! I could have probably just like actually made that fun. A lot of times I'll do that in video games. I'll sit there and actually fight them. But like, yeah, I don't know, man. I just couldn't help it. I hate boneheads, dude. We did it. Look at all my pumpkins. Thanks to you, the pumpkins we worked so hard on got the chance to grow. Aren't these pumpkins beautiful? See the way they catch the sunlight and sparkle? That leaves a tear to my eye, chat. That's it. We should call these beauties sun pumpkins. Plump, delicious sun pumpkins. Yeah, I think that's the perfect name for them. Sun pumpkins, what a great name. Yeah. Here, this is our thanks for your help. Ooh, 5 of them. They got boned. Oh my gosh. Our veggies and fields are the real jewels of Hateno Village. We're lucky to have you around protecting them. We'll just get Cece's approval on them real quick, and then we can start selling them as Hateno signature produce. None of this would have been possible without you looking out for us. No, it all despawned. No. Yeah, major L. Ah, my sweet pumpkins. Oh, with you again. Man, thanks to you, I could stop worrying about and get back to work. The village mayor was getting himself worked up because the younger folk didn't care as much about farming. But as long as we got our sun pumpkins, the future's looking bright. If you want more of my pumpkins, you'll find them at the general store. Now that the word of the new kind of veggies we developed is getting out, Hateno's produce is getting famous. Now when someone comes to the village, it's a toss-up whether they're here for veggies or for Cece's gaudy clothes. Say, friend, which of those do you think will attract more people from here on out? Uh-oh. That's what you get for doing the quick route? True. The outfits, clearly. Oh, makes sense. I guess she is a world-famous designer or whatever. Go up the slope farther into the village and Cece's shop is the tacky one on the left. Oh, even my wife, Nikki's, is gaga about her stuff. You see this hat I'm wearing? Nikki's the one who insisted I keep it on. Give me a light, tough straw hat when it comes to working in the fields any day. Oh, but don't let my wife hear I said so. She thinks it looks good on me. Hey, Knack. Where'd the mayor go? All right, we can buy them now, which is cool. There's the mayor. Let's go talk to the mayor first. The sun pumpkins are looking healthy thanks to all your help. I I don't think we have anything to worry about from those monsters now that you've given them a good thrashing. I don't know how I can thank you enough. If you pass this way again on your travels, come visit us anytime you like. Everyone in the village will be glad to see you. That's right. The way the village looks now isn't as bad as I thought at first. I'm getting used to it. I'm working with Cece to make sure our village is not only survives, but thrives. Yo! Sick, can we buy those pumpkins right now? Yeah, boy. Sun pumpkin. I didn't even look into what makes sun pumpkins special. They can help heal the effects of exposure to gloom. Oh, okay, sick. Cool, dude. Nice. Pretty cool that you like evolve this game to the point of creating brand new crops and stuff. That's pretty neat, right? That's pretty cool. I actually really like this game for that kind of stuff. Like, you know, they said it in one of the first like trailers and like directs for this game. They were like, you are going to be affecting Hyrule. It was an interview, a Japanese interview that was translated. And they were like, you will be affecting Hyrule with your decisions. And I was like, you know, how far are they going to go with this? They went far enough. It's not like it's Fallout and you can like nuke Megaton City and just wipe it off the map. All right. So it's not like Fallout levels of affecting the gameplay, but you actually affect the story and like where people are and stuff a lot. Like restoring Lurelin Village takes a bunch of people from all over the game and takes them back to Lurelin. You know, doing quest in Kakariko brought a member of the Sheikah tribe here as a fashion member. Right? So it's like really cool. Like here she is right here, Leslie. So it's like really cool. It's like you really do affect the game and the towns and the map. And it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat how they actually kind of give you the power through quest lines to affect the way the world is and like where characters are and stuff like that. So can someone tell my boss I want to go home and play Zelda? Yo, you got it, dude. We got your back. Give us the number. Leave it to me. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's see if we have any other Hateno quest here. Let's see if we have any Hateno quests lingering about that we just never completed. Oh yeah, we have Uma's Garden, but that's just something that's going to happen when it comes to our vegetables. Okay, Lakeside Stable, Hateno. Okay, nope, we're good there. Let's see if there's any side adventures. Nope. As I suspected, we've done most of the Hateno stuff because we've just been here for a while. So like we came to Hateno and did a lot of quests here over our journey. So not surprised to hear that we've done a majority of these quests here. Makes sense. We already did the cheese quest. We already did the mayoral election. So we've pretty much did all of the side quests here in Hateno. So I guess as far as our Storyteller Sunday recap here, I think it's pretty safe to say that Hateno's been thriving. Yeah, we've done the acorns in the past. We've kind of done all that stuff. I think it's safe to say that Hateno's been thriving. We've it seems that Hateno has been thriving the whole time. I mean, it's so far away from the actual Hyrule Castle, it makes sense, right? Oh, what is it? What could you need from an old man so early in the morning? I might not seem busy to you, but I'm taking care of the cuckoos that Tamana left in my care. Is a big part of my day. I thought I'd help her out a bit now that her husband's gone to do his part over at Lookout Landing. Every day I take the cuckoos on a walk up the hill to the laboratory. I'll help. Let's go, cuckoo. We're going on a walk. CC story cracks me up. Fish, fish, tasty fish. Hey, look at you, soaked to your bones like a proper rugged fisherman. Just when I finally get used to riding a horse, I've got to do this brutal climb up to Hateno village. But imagining all the people there stuffing their faces with my freshly caught fish helps me push through the exhaustion. If you like fish, you'll love mine. I got the finest around. All right, we'll definitely be taking some of these fish. We need to fill up our inventory for upgrading gear. Yeah, the CC story is cool. Random bright bloom seeds? I'm good on those, buddy. All the cheese. Let's go. Yo, good to see you, Tater Tot Soup. Welcome in. Welcome to the show today, my dude. Stratocaster, welcome in, dude. Hope you're having a good lunch break. Dude, this dragon gets so close to this cliff. This is insane. Think we can jump over to it? Hold on, Nadra. Don't go too far. Come here, Nadra, come here! You definitely can with the power of the cuckoo. No, I didn't have a bow equipped. All right, we need to equip a wing here. Did it not work? Got it. Nice. No, no, please come back, Claw. No. All right, sick. Sacrifice the chicken to the dragon. All right, nice. That claw was like, for the cuckoos. True. Oh, this is one of the locations that this fell down to. I forgot about this. I like that these stay on the ground afterwards. Like it doesn't just like reset. It's pretty cool. Why do I feel like that claw has the behavior of the one ring in Lord of the Rings in terms of traveling? The one and only claw. When the first one fell out of the sky, it gave me a panic attack. Yeah, yeah. That'll get you for sure. It would be kind of cool if you got the ability to extend the rewind power a little bit further. That would actually be kind of a cool like stasis plus, right? That would actually be kind of nice. Look at Hateno Village from above. Hateno Village, and the only guardian that's left in the whole game is right there. Look at that. Here, let's go back. Let's go back to the lab. Going back to Cali. Yeah, the only guardian left in the game is right here. What's up, Sim? What up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Look at him. Where'd all this stuff go? Yeah, we talked about it actually pretty extensively here on the channel a couple times. And the conclusion we came to that makes the most sense is that most of the Guardians were taken apart and utilized in other facets of the world, right? The Sheikahs took it apart and used it for the towers, different parts of it. Another one is that it was just reburied, right? Don't forget to take a picture of the sun pumpkins, right? Another one is that they were just reburied. They were re-put underground where they were first found 100 years ago in Breath of the Wild, right? They were just put all back underground, and they were just put back to where they found them to not be messed with again, hopefully ever. The true answer is we don't know. And this game is pretty cheeky to not tell us. And I think it's on purpose. I think the game doesn't tell us on purpose for two reasons. One is an in-game reason. I'm suspicious. I am very suspicious, a little stitious. Well, that doesn't apply here. I just really wanted to say it out loud. But anyways, I'm pretty suspicious that it's on purpose because they plan to tell the story through the DLC, and that they're purposely not telling us what happened with all that stuff because of story. The other reason is out of game, and it's because Nintendo didn't feel like convoluting this story any more than they needed to, because they wanted this game to be acceptable as your first Zelda game. So instead of trying to get players to wrap their head around the Divine Beast who never played Breath of the Wild, they didn't want to create a game that would force you to have to say to yourself, oh, I need to go play Breath of the Wild so I can understand this game. See, Nintendo doesn't all the way like that. I think Nintendo is a big fan of a game being approachable by everybody and anybody. So I think that there's also an understanding of like, they just don't care. And they just retconned a bunch of important information and said, deal with it. Because they wanted this game to be approachable as your first Zelda game. So that's the out-of-game logical answer. And then the in-game logical answer for me is I'm very suspicious. It's very pointed that they don't talk about it at all. There's very few situations that they talk about the Divine Beast. Very few. And it makes you wonder, why? Why? Like, why? Like, why are they not talking about it? They could have simply just said, they could have just simply had a couple more NPCs talk about it. So you can't help but be suspicious about it. It's like, if you really think about it, it feels like it's very on purpose. And then when you think to yourself, well, then why would it be on purpose? You think DLC. You think there's more that they're holding back from us. And what I have to say to that is, or something like that. Yo, we'll see you later, Firework. Nintendo got a Nintendo? Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know. I think that if we don't ever get the story, if they don't ever tell us anything, then you just got to lean into my out of game reasoning. If they don't ever tell us anything, then it's just the out of game reasoning wins. And they just were lame about the story. They were just boring about the story. And if the DLC comes true to be the reasoning, then you can lean into that and be like, oh, they were holding out on us. Maybe they have another game in mind. Maybe they have DLC in mind. Maybe they're waiting because they're already planning the third Zelda in this timeline. Maybe they're already planning the third Zelda in this timeline, and it's going to somehow bring the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom story together. DLC, somehow gonna bring the story together. Or like I said, they also could just be lame. And they could have just like really have said to themselves, let's not go too far into this story. Let's just let Breath of the Wild be its own thing. And then let's just let Tears of the Kingdom be its own thing. A lot of us don't like that because we want the Zelda universe to connect and make sense. But, you know, just because Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel doesn't mean that they're not going to kind of rewrite the story to fit what they want it to fit, right? Before Breath of the Wild, we really didn't know what Zonai were. Those just kind of came out of nowhere, right? Like before Tears of the Kingdom, the Zonai basically didn't exist. And the Sky Islands and the Temple of Time and all that stuff in the sky, none of that stuff existed. The ancient people of Hyrule, none of that existed before this game. So the same way that they can just add stuff into existence, sadly, they can also just poot stuff out of existence. And that sucks, right? Like that's lame. Like that's such a lame thing. Hopefully the answer is DLC. Hopefully. But Nintendo's made it clear in the past that they're not afraid to ruin story for gameplay. They're not afraid to ruin story for accessibility. They don't give a frick. Like specifically talking about Zelda, they've straight up said that in the past. They're like, we would rather just let our fans fill the plot holes with their own theories and we'll just make games. And then like all of a sudden Breath of the Wild came out. And like it was beautiful and like, right? Like they said this actually after Breath of the Wild. But so like all of a sudden, you know, Tears of the Kingdom comes out and there's like a sequel to a Zelda game, which rarely happens. And they were telling real stories and we were like, whoa, maybe they do care about the story all of a sudden. But then all of a sudden, then it kind of doesn't feel like they do because of the whole plot holes. And we're just all like, it's just weird. Like, but they have in the past in an interview straight up said that like they will always prioritize gameplay over any kind of like interconnectivity of story. So again, I say lame, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe it's like another, yeah, it is kind of like another universe. That's kind of how you just have to approach all Zelda games. Now you can have some super fun fan theories that really make a point to connect all of the stories. Like you could totally do that. Like we sat here and we talked about it for days. Like what truly happened to the Divine Beast? What happened to the story? We could sit here and develop our own stories and we can come to some really cool conclusions as a community. From them reburying them to them breaking them all apart to make sure that they're never used against us again. Right? So all Zelda games is the same story, just told differently. Yeah, right. That's a really good take on it. Yeah. So it's like this specific time didn't feel as good for people because they called it a sequel. So it's really just Nintendo's fault this time around. See, if they would have just sold this game as just another Zelda telling a different story, you know, the same story being told differently, I think we would have all just accepted that the Divine Beast were gone. But they didn't. They sold this game as a sequel, a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. And that's why people like Rock Socks, as well as myself, are sitting here scratching our heads. Like, well, you told us it was a sequel. Why aren't you treating it like one? Like you can't do that. You can't say it's a sequel and then not give us the lore. Like it doesn't all the way make sense. Like it's like, what do you mean? So it's like, it's weird. They sold it as something and then kind of didn't deliver all the way on that thing. What's up, Rack Show? Just like how no one in Tears of the Kingdom remembers Link, apparently. Yeah, right. So it's just weird, right? It's not like this is a harsh criticism. You better believe I love this game. It's just weird. It's like they kind of sold us on something, but then didn't fully deliver on the thing they sold us on, which is fine, you know? Still great game, still great story. But it was just kind of a weird decision, right? I just did the castle, and what? Anyone that was my service announcement back to freaking out. Has Stu not remembering hurt? It's weird because they do and they don't. Right. Some people have aged. Some people haven't. There is a kid at the Woodland stable that's the same exact size and age as he was in Breath of the Wild. But then there's other people who have aged and grown up. It's like, what? Like, you want to know the best fan theory that I've actually heard yet? The best fan theory. I'm going to hit you right now with the best fan theory. Because Zelda messed with the timeline. Best fan theory out there. Because Zelda messed with time, and we all know from all of the fiction in our whole life that when you mess with time, you mess with everything. So it actually kind of is applicable. It's actually kind of, now it sounds a little bit of a lazy reasoning. I totally, if you're a fan of writing, you might say to yourself, oh, here we go again, the classic time travel trope that allows you to do anything in any story. However, it actually makes sense. It does actually apply, and it does allow you to just kind of write off this stuff. It's like, okay, well, true. She did really, really, really mess with everything. She messed with everything. You know, to the point to where you could argue, like, did the calamity even happen? I mean, it did, clearly, but like, right, it kind of does allow some explanations for the weird stuff happening in the game. Right? Like, it does kind of allow some explanations. As cheeky as the explanations may be, it kind of allows for like those weird moments where Teeny Giraffe was like, they do explain the past, but then they don't. It kind of allows that to kind of set. Like, for me personally, when I think of time travel and I think of Zelda messing with the timeline, you want to know what I think of? What that does to me is that instantly just lets everything just sit. See, everything doesn't really sit comfortably until I think of it that way. And then when I think of it that way, it kind of does sit comfortably. It kind of does just rest. And it's like, okay, I can accept this. Right? Like, it's like, okay. Up until I heard that theory, I was kind of on edge about it. I was like, I don't know, dude, what's going on here? I was like, all right. Yeah, Blood Raven. Link split the timelines in Ocarina. In Ocarina of Time, because of Link going in the past and in the future, they're created two timelines. They're created a timeline when Ganon ruled over all, and there was a timeline where Link came from as a kid. There was actually two timelines, and they messed up everything. That's like another fan basically confirmed at this point from Nintendo theory. Yes. So when Link got trapped in the Sacred Realm and had to wait 7 years to be old enough and strong enough to wield the Master Sword, he caused a divergence in the timeline. And at that point, there was Child Link and there was Adult Link. And then there was another divergence from there. There was the successful taking down Ganon Link. So all of a sudden, everything gets messy, and you have Child Link, Adult Link, and you have Dead Link, or like failed hero Link who doesn't succeed. And then from there, all the Zelda games can be explained. Yeah, explained. We actually reacted to a video that covers this really well right before Tears of the Kingdom came out. I'll eventually get it on YouTube. But then there's three timelines. There's a kid, adult, and like failed hero. Or it's like, essentially it's like successful Link, failed Link, and like young Link. That's what it is. So there's like the timeline where Link fails and Ganon wins. There's a timeline where Link succeeds and Link wins. And then there's a timeline where Link is still a kid before any of that stuff happened. And that's where it goes into like Majora's Mask and it gets weird. Yeah. Yeah, hero, successful, and then failed. Right. Yeah, what up, Z-Ram? Welcome to the show today. You're gone and broke your dang time. That would explain why the light dragon didn't exist in Breath of the Wild. If I learned anything from Doctor Who, I've learned this. Yeah. Isn't it cool? It's fun to think about. It's fun to think about, as convoluted and messy as it can be, right? In this one, it seems more of an overlapping timeline. Yeah. I think there's definitely some sort of overlapping timeline stuff that's going on, right? I think some overlapping timeline stuff is definitely kind of the deal for sure. I like that. I like that theory actually. I'd like to try the game of timeline in which Link failed. So like it's Twilight Princess, Cats by Me. Failed Link timeline. So I think it's Twilight Princess is the game that's the direction you go with that. Fallen Hero timeline. The Fallen Hero timeline starts with A Link to the Past, I believe. It starts with the Imprisoning War. Actually, so they've actually fit Tears of the Kingdom in, dude. Look at that. It starts with the Imprisoning War. The Fallen Hero timeline starts with the Imprisoning War that we learn about in Tears of the Kingdom. And then it's the Era of Light and Dark. And then it goes to A Link to the Past, then Link's Awakening, then Oracles of Ages and Seasons, then the Triforce separates, and then it goes to A Link Between Worlds, then it goes to Triforce Heroes, then the Era of Decline, not a game, it's just like a moment in time. Then you have the original Zelda game, the first ever Zelda game. Then you have the Adventure of Link, Zelda 2, and that's it. That's where the Fallen Hero timeline ends. So it's not Twilight Princess. I was wrong. That's Twilight Princess, I think is adult timeline or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So that's the Fallen timeline currently by the fans who have managed to fit Tears of the Kingdom into it as well, which is cool, I guess. I personally think that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom should be considered as completely separate events. Like, I think you can't fit Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild into the original 3 timelines. I don't think that it's fair to do that. I think what you want to do is you want to look at Breath of the Wild as a series reset. And fans are going to try so hard to fit these games into the timeline. I don't think you do that. I think you stop. I think you respect that Breath of the Wild was a hard franchise series reset. Boom. Everything before Breath of the Wild released is its own little universe of timelines. And Breath of the Wild is the humble beginnings of a brand new timeline. Tears of the Kingdom continues it. Maybe we'll get some games that go into the past of the Imprisoning War. Maybe we'll get some more games that go further into the future of this timeline. But I think that once you try to squeeze Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom into the original timelines, none of it makes sense at all. So, yeah, they have to be set. I think they have to be separate. Yeah. If Ganon was imprisoned by Raru's arm, how did Ganon rise for all the other events? Right. Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom wipes out all the past. Yeah. Otherwise, my head may explode. Yeah. So this is a very recently updated article where they try to explain it all. They try to explain it all with this article, and it's just tough. It's just super tough to do that. It just doesn't quite work well. It just doesn't quite work well. I mean, they do a good job. Hold on, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this. Hold on. Yeah, exactly, DJ. So this is what their explanations are. I prefer Nintendo is lame. So the Fallen Hero timeline is an alternate timeline in which Ganondorf defeats the Hero of Time in battle. Ganondorf takes Link's Triforce of Courage and Zelda's Triforce of Wisdom, thus gaining the power of the complete Triforce. As a last resort, the Seven Sages, led by Princess Zelda, seal Ganon and the Triforce within the corrupted Sacred Realm, now the Dark World. The timeline branch contains the events of A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Oracle of Seasons, Ages, A Link Between Worlds, Triforce Heroes, The Legend of Zelda, and Adventures of Link. After a brief time of peace, the doorway to the Sacred Realm reopens. People fought each other to claim the Triforce, but none who entered the Sacred Realm returned. Instead came forth an army of Ganon's demons. The King of Hyrule commanded the Seven Sages of that era to seal the gate to the Sacred Realm. They succeeded, though the Knights of Hyrule who defeated them were nearly wiped out. Due to the cost of these resources and lives, and in the fight over the Sacred Realm, the imprisoning war left Hyrule impoverished. The imprisoning war occurred many years after Ganon defeated the Hero of Time in battle. So this actually all happens after. So the whole timeline starts with Skyward Sword. And then it goes to Minish Cap. And then it goes to Four Swords. And then Ocarina of Time. So keep in mind, that stuff happens before what I just explained. And then the three timelines split. Pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see how the fans try real hard to connect all the different timelines, right? Sadly, I just don't think Breath of the Wild and Tears fit really well into the timeline. The arrival of the Zonai. The events of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom take place during an era long after the events of the earlier games. See, okay, so this is their explanation. The explanation is that it's long after. It's a millennia. It's an epoch. What is it? Epoch? An epoch of time goes by. The events of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom take place during an era long after the events of the earlier games, which since have become myths, and take place at the end of a timeline branch, but which timeline branch is up to the player's interpretation, aka Nintendo is lame. It is impossible to tell which myths are historical fact and which are mere legends. The Zonai descend from the Sky Islands far above, appearing to the people of Hyrule as though gods, long before the founding of Hyrule by King Rauru and Queen Sonia. So essentially what they're saying is that it's up to the player to decide which timeline Breath of the Wild attaches to. And then you would just have to explain why it attaches to each timeline. So like if it attached to the end of, for example, if it attaches to the end of the adult timeline, then Breath of the Wild would happen at the end of Spirit Tracks. Years and years and years, an epoch after, epoch of time. It would have to years and years after Spirit Tracks, right? And Spirit Tracks follows Phantom, which follows Wind Waker, right? Or you could say that it ends at the end of like Twilight Princess and the Four Swords Adventures, and eventually Breath of the Wild starts. So it's like, it's up to you to decide what timeline, right? What timeline Breath of the Wild emerges after, and then therefore you could decide what parts of the lore are real. But at the end of the day, they just said it themselves. It's just a series restart. Right? It's just they take place during an era long after the events of the earlier game. So it's just like so far into the future that everything has been forgotten. Kind of cool. Kind of cool to think about, actually. It's kind of interesting. That's cool. So which timeline do you choose? You're a fan of the child timeline? I like Wind Waker's timeline. I like Wind Waker's timeline. I like the timeline where Wind Waker, where Hyrule gets sealed underwater and then eventually gets removed completely. And a whole new world starts. And then Phantom Hourglass happens, Spirit Tracks happens, and slowly but surely a new world emerges and evolves over years and years, an epoch, if you will. And then Breath of the Wild starts. I think I like that timeline. I think that's the coolest. I think that's the coolest. Noah's Ark timeline. Yeah, so it would start with, it would go from Ocarina of Time to, hold on, I just closed it out. Let me pull it up one more time. It would go from Ocarina of Time to the Great Flood. So it would go from Ocarina of Time. So the adult timeline is a branch of the timeline in which Link has disappeared from Hyrule after being sent back in time at the end of Ocarina. So at the end of Ocarina of Time, Zelda's like, go back to being a kid. Go back. You deserve to be a kid. But what they didn't realize was that when they sent Link back to being a kid, they left the new timeline that they created because they were messing with time without a hero. And Ganondorf comes back and he starts wreaking havoc. And since there's no hero, they decided to seal Hyrule underwater and create a new land, essentially, Noah's Ark stuff. And from there, Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks. I think that's my favorite. That's my headcanon. That's my headcanon. To restart, what's going to happen is we're going to get Breath of the Wild prequel and a Tears of the Kingdom prequel where we have to fight the original imprisoning war and the Great Calamity before Link goes into the Shrine of Resurrection. I mean, that would be sick. I would like if Nintendo continued this timeline. It's actually it's one of my biggest hopes. One of my biggest hopes with Zelda is that from here on out, we just go forward with this timeline. And that we just get to continue building on the story that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom started telling. I hope it stays this way. I hope that they don't just start dropping more bombs on us. I wouldn't mind a trilogy. Yeah, like, I hope that they manage to just keep it this way. I think it would be cool. I think this style is cool. Yeah, I think this is where I want Zelda to be. The first Zelda trilogy. I mean, that would be sick, yeah. I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to get a 2D Zelda before we get another 3D, though. I don't know why. Maybe not. Maybe they'll just give us remakes, hopefully, of Oracles and Ages and Seasons, or a proper Link to the Past remake. But I have a sneaking suspicion that we see a 2D Zelda before we see another 3D, which I would be down with. Like, I would be down. I would be down for a 2D Zelda. But how would that 2D Zelda fit into the timeline? It wouldn't. Like, that, it just probably wouldn't. Right. They have to create a new map for the Zelda game. I mean, that's the problem, right? What do they do? What do they do? What do they do, right? What do? They just keep using the same map. Do they go to new areas, right? They could expand to other areas that we've never seen before and just write new stories. Well, we could, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's the tough part. That's for them to figure out and me to play. Yeah, right. That's for them to figure out and for me to play. I'm no scientist. What's up, dweeby? Imagine they just stick with this map for the next few decades of games. We're currently stopped by World Order. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing them just reimagine older games for a little while. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind them reimagining older games for a while. Like, I'm down for new Zelda, but at the same time, I'm okay. It would be so cool. It would be so cool if they just like reimagined Wind Waker in modern era, reimagined Twilight Princess in modern era, reimagined Ocarina of Time in modern era, and gave us like the massive open world game, but based in those games universes, right? Give us what Wind Waker should have looked like on a modern console. Give us what Ocarina of Time would have looked like if it was made in 2023. Give us what Twilight Princess would have looked like if made in 2023. Like, I would be okay if they just went and they did that with all of their games. Like, that would be sick, dude. I know that the era of remakes is like a little crusty and like not everyone's about it. But I would be like super into that. I would be super into seeing like even just one or two of them. It doesn't have to be all of them. Even if it was just like a couple of them. Might as well wait here till we're all present. Like, I think that would be so cool to see like some of those games. Prime Hyrule, Majora's Mask remake or a sequel would be a dream come true. I would like that. Yeah, I agree with that, Smitty. I think a lot of us would like to see Hyrule thriving and not post-apocalyptic. Yeah. I think there is a lot of people out there that would like to see Hyrule thriving and not ruins of Hyrule. We've been delivered ruins of Hyrule so many times. It's like, can't we get a version of Hyrule that's like really well put together and then some sort of conflict happens? Right? Like, that would be kind of cool. I would like to see like a thriving Hyrule. Yeah. Twitch Thomas. I mean, that would be a start. I love to see some new areas. Yeah. I mean, I think at this point, they're going to have to give us new areas. I mean, if you think about it, Jolene, I feel like they have to. Right? Like, I personally don't know if they can just keep setting the game in this map. Like Neo brings up a good point, like just small alterations, right? Like, I'm like okay with that. Just like Susie said, I just want more Zelda. I'll take whatever I can get. But I think at a certain point, you kind of just have to reinvent. It's Nintendo's way. Every Zelda game has always pretty much been a reinvention of the last. So I think at a certain point, they're going to have to change the terrain. I just feel like that's what Nintendo does. I'd also keep playing this map. I would as well, just with changes, subtle changes as we went forward. But I think at a certain point, they're going to have to change something. Like they're going to have to do something. I just know Nintendo, like, and I know fans, like we're all very satisfied because we're Zelda fans. But like, think about all the people who complained that this game wasn't different enough, let alone what people would say if they did it again. Like if they made another Zelda game with this map again, the critics would eat it alive. And like, that kind of sucks. It's like, I think Nintendo knows that. I think Nintendo's taking notes and they're likely going to do something different. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. What if they made an open world part of the ocean in Tears of the Kingdom for the next game? Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of options. They have like going back underwater. Going back underwater would change up a huge part of this game's gameplay. I wonder if those people also complain about Skyrim. I mean, yeah. Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. Let's sleep and see if our crops grow.
Hi.
What's up, Spirit Wolf? What's up, For Real Plays? What up, FR Plays? Good to see you back in here. Goron's living inside the mountain again. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do. To be honest, there's a lot of little locations that in Zelda lore that they could bring back anyways. Right? You have the underground world from Oracles of Seasons. What was it called? Oracles of Seasons. Locations. It was like it was called like Subversia or something like that. It was called like Subrosia. So you have like Subrosia, which was like this underground or whatever world. You also have Termina from Majora's Mask. You have Termina and Termina Field and all that. Right? You also like there's got to be more. Like if we sat there and thought about it, there's probably a bunch of locations in Zelda game history that haven't really been fleshed out outside of their game. So they could probably even start tapping into that stuff. You know? Tectonic plate shift. I mean, that would be cool. Yeah, just kind of mixing up the way this map looks. Yeah, Sky Rule, Low Rule. But going back to the current versus myth of early games, I love how they have really sewn past games in as mythology. Yeah, they did a good job. We could get like a proper Dark World, even though the depths kind of feel like the Dark World. They could, I mean, there's a bunch of fun stuff they could do. You just beat the Wind Temple? Yo, congrats. Congrats. Trying to find Tangy on an island, but no luck. Frick, yo, we need to get some Tangy blushes in the chat. Or Spirit Wolf Claw, or yeah, for Spirit Wolf Claw's Tangy hunt. Tangy blushes in the chat. These guys are totally all over each other as soon as Link leaves. I know, it's ridiculous. All right, nice, yeah. So I mean, to go back to Hateno Village, right? We branched a little bit. We learned a lot today about Hateno Village thriving here ever since Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom's events occurred. Hateno was pretty much itself, right? They had their own conflict. They're dealing with new mayors and fashion and crops, and you know, they're almost not a single person here really mentioned the upheaval. Maybe one or two people mentioned the upheaval. It's kind of interesting, right? This place is so secluded from the rest of Hyrule that they're not even necessarily caught up in the problems of everyone else. Sure, they mentioned like, oh, if we leave town, stuff's gonna fall on our head. But in all reality, it's as if this town is so secluded and isolated that it's its own world. It's its own world. It's really not at all affected the same way. Kind of similar to the Goron people, who were affected only in one way, which was the marbled rock roast. Hateno even less. There was really no direct affection at all. They're just living their life. They're more caught up in growing new crops and cheese. I mean, which cheese is pretty awesome. Than at all being affected by the upheaval, right? I mean, if you look around here, there's really not even any changes to Hateno. Like, look, like nothing's really even changed. Like, look at this. There's nothing around here that would make you feel like this is not Breath of the Wild. Besides for like that tower, the ring ruins in the distance. So it's kind of funny that like the upheaval has just not at all affected Hateno Village and the people here at all. I mean, the worst that it's affected is taking Zelda away from the kids in the school, right? Otherwise, like you have the natural evolution of things, the fashion, crops, the mayor and all that stuff. But it's kind of interesting how just like in Breath of the Wild, they actually did this in Breath of the Wild. They made Hateno Village feel like its own little world. I remember when I was playing Breath of the Wild, they described Hateno Village as one of the last places that were not affected by the calamity. They mentioned that. In Breath of the Wild, they were like, yeah, Hateno Village is one of the places lucky enough to not really be affected by the upheat or by the calamity. And here we are again. It's not really at all affected by what's happening outside of their cozy little mountain village, right? So kind of cool, kind of cool. I love the school and I love the kids and I love the little bit of lore that they've you know, developed here. I love that, you know, the themes of Hateno and about prospering towards the future. Zelda had a direct impact on these people. Zelda had a direct impact on ensuring that this town thrived, and she spent many of her days here after Breath of the Wild, which is pretty cool to think about. Hylia favors Hateno. These dudes are shroomed out now. They've reached a higher consciousness. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting, but that's what we have to learn. That's what we have to take away from Hateno. Is still very much living the same. It's very similar to the vibes I got in BOTW, with just a little bit, you know, just with subtle differences. Are the most religious in the entire game. Maybe Hylia and the three gods watch out for him. That is a cool theory. I actually really like that theory. Yeah. Yeah. So kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yeah, definitely a lot to take away from this village though. So don't get me wrong. Despite the fact that they're not heavily affected by the calamity, there's still a lot to take away from this village, right? There's a lot to be learned about Zelda and about, you know, kind of her views towards the Hyrule Kingdom. She talks about it in both of her diaries. There's a lot to be learned just about her focus on the youth and like the next generation, and trying to bring more people into the fold for taking care of the children and stuff. Zelda just wants a better life for the people in Hyrule, and it's very much expressed through Hateno Village, as if she made a point to kind of turn Hateno Village into an example of like the future of Hyrule, right? And like kind of like a weird way, Hateno Village is like an example of the Hyrule that she wants, right? Like in a weird way. Like that's kind of my take from everything we learned today. Is like she made a point to build a school here, to get teachers here, and it's kind of like Hateno is a reflection of what Zelda sees for all of the kingdom. It's kind of a reflection of what she wants from the whole kingdom. She wants the whole kingdom to thrive this way, to be rebuilding this way. And, you know, she talks about rebuilding the kingdom a lot after the calamity. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I like it. I like Hateno Village, and I like what we learned here as far as the lore. The most important parts of the village are the fashion and the color dyeing. Oh, and the deep stuff you said. It was fun to raid her underwear drawer while she was away. We did not do that. No, we did. Hey, welcome to the show today, Detective Rage. Yo, good to see ya. What? Don't the chat is always on something here. Haha. Yeah, you know, raiding underwear drawers. Ha. So, yep. So silly. They have evidence, officer. Excuse me, what? Okay, I got here. Yeah. Let's go. Get to school, snot noses. I guess the the pattern for this town is the CC pattern, okay? Is there a Zelda hairband in your inventory? I could have sworn that was in the panty drawer. All right, enough of this. Listen, she gave me that. She gave me that headband, you punks. What's up, Go For It Pets? How you doing? Some Culvers after a quick Menards stop. All right, you bunch of hooligans. That was a gift. Y'all bunch of animals. What was Hylian been doing while I'm at work? Nothing. We're showing off the lore of Hateno. I can only assume because I haven't found it and I didn't look there. Oh my lord. Y'all are sick. Oh my gosh. Nice. We did already explore all of the wells. Hateno has one of the most extensive well systems in the game. So that's pretty cool. Bum, bum, bum. Want to say hello before I lurk? You look good today. Oh, thanks, dude. Yo, appreciate you. Hope you have a good day today, Skeeve. Appreciate you, dude. Happy Sunday. Hope the residents never see what's tainting their water supply. A princesses under Rujor, how appalling. That's not me, dude. You got the wrong guy. You must be thinking of Ravio. I did see this this weirdo running around with this bunny hood on. Yep. It was definitely that guy. Yo, Hateno Village is actually beautiful. Look at this. Let's talk about the bear butt. No, I don't know. Is there a clip of that? Let me go see real quick. Let me go see if there's a clip of the bear butt. Let's see. No, but I have to see what this clip is because it's called Tinglelussy. What is this, dude? Not the tingle. You know it's lit when we bring out the tingle sussy, dude. Look at it's behind my camera. It's behind my camera. Hold on. Watch this, dude. You look at SNES Girl's got the sussies
you know
going.
It's lit when we bring out the tingle sussy, dude. The tingussy.
The ting-ussy. Dude, we were jamming out. That's what we were doing. We were jamming out there. Hater Tot rant. The Apple and Grove. Yeah, I don't think that the bear got clipped, sadly. I don't think so. I don't think that the bear got clipped. Oh, I already moved that away. Okay, cool. Preparing stuff for dinner and lunch this week. Making barbecue chicken, pasta salad, bacon bits. Nice. The tater tot rant. Listen, dude, the tater tots. The tater tot rant is real. Myself out. Wow, we got tot haters in here. This is all Napoleon Dynamite's fault. Ever since that movie with him shoving tater tots in his pockets, they've lost value. The stock is crashed. It's plummeted. Tots are just hash browns? Don't you dare do that. Listen, tots are perfectly cylindric hash browns. So you can't do that. You don't just because Europe fam are like, oh, we gotta call the wrong thing the wrong name always. Chips or fries. Listen, don't listen to Europe. Europe has no idea what they're doing. They have like 15,000 different names. They call cookies biscuits. What does Europe really even know? Myself. True, past Link. Past Hylian. True. They don't even know, dude. They don't know what's going on over there. Over here calling tater tots hash browns. What you mean, dude? What you mean, dude? True. Biscuits, homie. Those are cookies. What we got? What are they in Europe? They got the biscuit monster instead of the cookie monster? That doesn't even sound right. It's Tuesday, isn't it? As a person whose family's from Europe, I take offense. Maybe we're the ones that are wrong. Clearly, we're not. We're Americans, and Americans are always right. No offense, no offense, no offense. I once got attacked by chips, took serious chip damage. Thank you, Hylian. Come on now, let's not beat around the bush. The bush. As a Canadian, I beg to differ. Eat your chips and biscuits. The audacity. I'm not gonna hate on the Cookie Monster and their chocolate chip cookies. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. All right, fam. I'm actually thinking I'm actually doing a light day today. I originally did not plan this, but I'm going with the flow today, so I'm out of here. Did not expect it, but I'm feeling it. I'm just not all the way feeling it, and sometimes you have to listen to yourself when it comes to content creation. So thank you for understanding, and thank you for tuning in today. I'm out. I'm gone. I'll be back tomorrow morning for the Monday morning show. We'll get some more Zelda in next week to make up for the light Zelda today. So thank you for understanding. I'm out there. I don't know why I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I don't know what it is. Like 3 hours into the show, I just started feeling super tired. I don't know if I'm like coming down with something. I truly am just like super off right now. Like 3 hours into the show, I just like started feeling like I was falling asleep. And like, that's not normal for my show at all. I'm very energetic. I'm very into being here, but like for some reason, I'm just like not here right now. I feel like super out there. I feel like foggy brain. I'm just like not here. I'm like very out of body at the moment. And I don't know why. So I'm just not going to fight it. I'm just going to take the time off. I'll be back tomorrow. We got the Monday morning show. Fresh week, fresh opportunities. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some AC in the morning and probably some Zelda in the afternoon, maybe some Story of Seasons, whatever I feel like doing, all right? Whatever I feel like doing, all right? So thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you for understanding a little bit of a shorter show today. It is, what it will be. But we'll get out there and we'll support another creator. We'll go ahead and we'll go and drop a raid to do. If you all want to join a little raid to do, you're welcome to join. We'll go visit Kel's 1977. They're playing some Story of Seasons. Let's go see what Kel's is up to. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in today. And thank you for supporting the stream. And I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday and weekends at that. This is Hylian Descent signing off from another wonderful Pyro Gaming Group production. I don't see y'all here tomorrow for the Monday morning show. Fresh week, fresh opportunities. The best way to start your week off here, right here with the HDes fam. I'll see you when I see you, all right? Don't forget the game on. And of course, as always, Peace. Wrap it up and on to the next episode. Peace. Hope you enjoy Kel's show. Kel's is pretty cool. Put on a good show. They're doing some Story of Seasons. We'll be doing some more of that this week. Hopefully you enjoy their broadcast. Thank you, everybody. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Honored to be a part of your Sunday morning routine, and certainly honored to have you as a part of mine. Zelda fans, we'll see you next time. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace.